Let's get it.
Do it.
You already know what time it is. What's going on, good people? Good people. It's your boy Polo. I got my man Mad with me.
Hello, be cool on ye.
We got a good guest, a special guest. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. I got my goddamn man Mike with me. Mike Truesdale by the Hope Bill.
What up, fam?
What's going on?
What up? Appreciate y'all having me.
Appreciate you coming, man.
Oh, yeah.
What's been going on with you, man?
Sure, everyday life, man. New granddaddy. That's probably the highlight. You know what I'm saying? The grandkids. Man, just doing a lot with the community, bro. Just trying to live every day, bro. That's it.
Before we jump into, for the people that don't know, give them a little background history. Let them know where you come from. A lot of people don't know. Mike bought a little project tree too,
man. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Like you say, man, we grew up in Lancaster. Man, I grew up in Carolina Court, Pardue. Midway. I was all over. So, man, I'm from here. Got 4 kids. Married. Been doing ministry for about 2008, and then started getting into the cleaning business. So doing that, then jumped into the real estate game. That's where I really. But I always mentor with the kids, starting with Adopt a Leader over there across from the projects, and been going at it ever since. Okay, that's it, man.
Where the ministry come from?
Where the ministry?
I've been knowing since Irwin. You know what I'm saying? I got the blessing of meeting with Irwin.
Yeah.
You know, we growed up like Mike still about the same. How you was?
I'm the same. I ain't grew yet.
He ain't grew yet.
I ain't grew yet.
I can't say I didn't see the ministry part in you because you always a clean cut dude. You know what I'm saying? Come from a good family and all that. But where did the ministry part come from?
Bro, that one. Man, honestly, bro, like we were talking earlier, I grew up in the church, so it's kind of like my dad a pastor, my mom was in the ministry, grandma, aunts, so it's kind of natural. But then, shoot, just like everybody else, man, I just went on doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the religion stuff that's kind of like buying you up. But I went out to the streets, and then like when about 98. I just started having a little, then saw something different, but I ain't really paying no attention, so I just stayed in the street, ended up getting a nightclub, really got bigger in the dope game, probably never ever been, and then out of nowhere, man, just I started having this like guilty feeling of something I don't know what it was, I can't tell you to this day, but I can say it was real when I started dating my wife now, Kayla. She was always into the church, so I just started back going. And when I started back going, just kind of like, man, I can do this Jesus, And as a kid, I just kind of always had a faith in Christ, but I was never able to I guess express it because how people take it. It wasn't popular being a Christian. So I kind of held it in, but now if I get older, man, after the stuff that happened, then out my life, that's why I started to learn about Christ. I'd say the first major thing, I got my charges, all my drug charges dropped. We're just talking about drug charges, man. I had 3 felonies, 3 trafficking, gun charge, man. They had me red-handed, man. And at that time, I was full-fledged in the streets. And, man, after that, I just like, God, if you real, you know what I'm saying? I know I've been saying it, but if you real, you'll drop these charges, the stuff like that. Right. And over time, stuff just started happening, man. And at that point, man, I started, okay, I'm going to try it. It feel real. And I just started studying the Bible for myself, man. And I had to unlearn everything I was taught by the church. That might sound crazy, but they really weren't teaching me what I was reading. So that would kind of made me start developing another stance, that kind of be controversial and different from even the church people that I work with.
What's up? That was up.
I got one Polo. Not to cut y'all, I got one. We had when that was day 4 yesterday, the last one we had.
Yeah.
And when you said something about had to unlearn everything you learned because they want to talk about the Bible, and we was having we had a mental health specialist on here, and she was talking about like adolescent brains. So it wasn't awkward when you say that to me because the brain that you had when you little ain't necessarily. It ain't the brain you gonna have when you. So after everything was said and done, you was around 2021, and after the nightclub or whatever happened, and so you coming back into the religion 100% with a. What age were you?
That's 27, 20, right about 27.
So the understanding you had then ain't gonna be what it is. So you actually, what I'm saying is, I can fully understand that because what you taught as a child, a lot of times, you got to come in with the grown folk brain as you become a grown folk.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna take this out, this out, this out. This is what's
going on.
Yeah. And I wanted you to elaborate a little bit, and then just like let the people know that that's pretty much how it really goes.
Yeah. Man, the crazy thing, guys.
Because your mind changes.
Yeah, the crazy thing, like when I got back in it, I thought about being like a preacher. So when you think of a preacher, you go pulpit, the collar, the ministry still,
the
seminary.
Preacher.
So I tried that, man. I really tried to do it the right way. But they ain't even accept to do it. I was like, man, I don't fit nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I got behind the wall, bro, listen, the crazy thing, y'all, listen. Yeah, I promise you this. If you go to a church and start asking questions out of the Bible, they will people get offended. And then probably people can vouch for this. I would just ask a lot of questions. I just didn't take yes for an answer. They're like, we're going to do this. We're going to renew the building fund. We're going to do, and everybody just go along with it. I'm like, man, why are we renewing the building fund if y'all got the money? And why are we taking up money? So I start questioning it. You gotta get what I'm saying.
So hold on.
Yeah, let's go there.
You hear what he's saying now?
Oh yeah.
He asking about the business and the 4-1s and the T's
How's
and
this
C's
going?
okay.
So now how?
You gotta look at it now because he went back in.
Mikey understand business.
He
had his own club and everything. Mikey know the business too, man. He know the business.
That's why so you see a different.
So why you taking up money, y'all? Yeah.
He done went out there and learned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when he jump back in, he's just not a student. You know what I'm saying?
You know what the streets gonna teach you. If the street, I'm just saying, the streets don't teach you nothing else. It's business in everything.
Bro,
the couch you sitting on has got business in it because somebody got paid to make it.
Just like you in the street, you see, you know what I'm saying, we was in the game, the different type of fiend. You got a good hard working, they're gonna pay you. And then you got the one, they finna try to get you. And those eyes, you take it to the church, now you can see everybody who you shaking down. I know this, y'all, they trying to shake us down. So my thing was with this, man, with the religion, it was like, if you didn't serve that ministry, like if you didn't do all the stuff they need you to do there, like work the parking lot, help people come in, get the money, go out to it was like you weren't being a good Christian. And that made it like, that wasn't no different than going to school. It'd be performance based. Yeah. In order to get the recognition, you got to perform. Yeah, or you got to be a yes person. But if you start asking questions, I had a friend, man, going to a church a long time, and he asked to see the books because they've been giving money substantially. Their family has been giving money to this church, and when they asked to see the books, man, they flipped out on my guy. I had a good friend of mine. We still talk every day, and he's a good, solid Christian brother. So I'm telling y'all, even within how it's a division from the people that don't go to church or do in the church, but it's a division in the division. Like it's so many divisions. So if you ask questions, so that's when I kind of start stepping back from the religious aspect of church, because they kind of put me out. They ran me out. You know what I mean? I got ran out the streets. I got run out the church. I was like, God, I can't get nowhere, but.
It's trying on y'all Facebook.
Yeah, they can't see. So Facebook give us a platform to be who we are and unapologetically stand on what you stand on. You know what I mean? Even though it offends some people sometimes, but you still have that freedom, or you should have that freedom. Yeah. But now you go on Facebook, they try to do they churching you on the Facebook. They don't want you. They trying to regulate everything.
Yeah, they got guidelines for everything.
And where you can't even be yourself nowhere.
You mean the platform Facebook itself do that?
Yeah, they guidelines too, man.
Oh yeah, I see they've been taking the extra 2-3 seconds before you do this.
Yeah, they guidelines, man.
Copyright and copyright. But like the people won't let you be who you are though. If you want to be whatever you like, people ain't gonna want to let you be that. Y'all get what I'm saying?
You know what's sad about that?
Yeah.
They accept everything else.
If they don't know you, they're gonna accept.
What I'm saying is, majority of people accept everything else. You accept a 13-year-old having a baby and everybody at the baby shower party.
Everybody.
So why not? What's the big deal about you,
bro? That
you know what I'm saying? They accept everything else.
But now when you deal with the church, like what's your you say you're not in the black robe and in the traditional preacher mindset. Like, what mindset do you like? I'm basically asking, do you still like preach, and what mindset do you preach?
Well, I do. So the crazy part lately, most of the thing I've been preaching, like family funerals and stuff. But when I do something, I get invited. Like I had somebody wanted me to speak on somebody's legacy. So if I get invited, it's either speaking on like a legacy or speaking to the youth. I get a lot of calls for youth training. So I speak to a lot of kids in schools. And then, like I say, we do the funerals, because I'm like the only person in my family really like a licensed minister. So that's been like that.
And then really you around this area, you fit everybody, like you grew up in this area. So which more person be better to speak on somebody from the 95 till now and then someone like you.
Exactly. So that's why, but my audience, man, I realize with us, like what we say here, them really my people, like who I'm supposed to reach. So I had to basically create a character to make it controversial. You trying to get what I'm saying? Like, cause people like action. They don't like boring callers. You see what I mean? So what I noticed was when I started speaking my truth, I started getting a lot of the men, especially the black men, calling me like, man, I'm glad you said that. So a lot of things I say, I'm saying for other people. It might not be my opinion. It might be because somebody done called me and went off, but don't want to say it. I'm like, brother, say what you feel. So I'll maybe just bring their opinion to the book. And some people might take it as mine. Sometimes it is. I might stand on, but I stand on either way. But what I'm saying is, because of the fear, people won't speak their mind. So my ministry is to allow people like us to speak our mind, bro. Speak what you believe. And the people that look like me who I've been sent to talk to. And I've been trying to, the other day I was like, I ain't sent to preach to people that's already saved. I'm sent to preach to people that don't even know who and never heard of Jesus. You know what I mean? So that would be my audience where I preach. But most of the time my passion is like work with the kids. That's what I really like. So if a person wants me to speak, that's what I really thrive in.
Okay, well, and what the Hope dealer name come from?
The Hope, man, that's a crazy. So one day I was in church.
Shout out to the Hope dealer.
Hope dealer, bro.
I like it.
Hey, it came out of nowhere. That's what they call me now. I don't even call me Mike. So one day I was at church, the crazy thing, and they gave me the name and kicked me out. So I was like, the pastor asked all the ministers to get up, say who they are. And so I saw a lot of young people in there. I was like, I got to say something slick. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm fresh out the dope game. This is a new minister. And so I was just up there and I said, my name Mike. I used to be a dope dealer, but now I'm the Hope dealer. And it just came out like that. To the Hope dealer. It just came out like that, bro. From that day on, they like, duh. I said how they reacted. I was like, what is a Hope dealer then?
That's why from day one they been your ass out of there.
Yeah. I done swear you. I got the reaction, boy. Hey, anytime you get a reaction stronger than the pastor, boy, your days are numbered. Yeah. But that's where the Hope dealer come from, man. So I kind of took that name because now it represent. It's just like on Power Ghost. You know what I'm saying? He James St. Patrick, but when he turned to Ghost, it's a whole new. Yeah. And so I learned that, man. Even in anything you do, like this, like yourself. You create your own character, and you got to create your character, and that's what people gonna be in. They're gonna be more interested in your character than you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the 803 politics, 15 seconds. That's how I know you. The first thing. So you be known by your tagline. So that's what I hope dealer came.
So you got a nice one, man.
Yeah. It's original.
Yeah. You know where you come from. Yeah. Then we just took the one out the Hope dealer. Okay, we know where to go with that.
let's go back a little bit.
Come on back.
Man, shout out to D Nice, aka D
Oh,
Grease.
D.
That's my first cousin. That's one of Mikey's great childhood.
D, yeah, boy.
That's one of Mikey's great childhood.
Legend. Yeah, yeah.
And one day we sitting in the hood. He said, I said, man, where you going? He said, man, I'm going down there by Payson. Man, what's down by Payson? He said, I'm going to Mikey Club.
Oh, yeah, he just got out.
I said,
I had the club.
Man, Mike opened up a club.
Open up a club already, boy.
Because you know now in the game.
Good one too now.
I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm saying is most people don't make it that far.
Yeah.
Not in the street. Shit, that damn Mike had the hottest club in South Carolina.
Shout out to the Matrix, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I swear, then you named it the Matrix. He did that.
And we had to get a little run, man. I ain't even take the credit for the name. So y'all know Mario Hilton?
Yeah.
So, what they call him?
We know him. Yeah.
So me, him, and Ski had the club at first. And so we was thinking of name, and Mario was like, man, we need to call that joint the Matrix. Man, we need to call that joint the Matrix. He kept saying it because there was a club in Spartanburg named the Matrix, and it was the hottest club at the time, but it got shut down. You know what I'm saying? Because of violence, whatever.
Yeah.
So Mario kept saying it, and he named it the Matrix, man. And we was business partners, and the club wasn't doing too well, and I kind of bought them out because they was, ready to get out. The money wasn't fast enough for us. But the crazy thing, you brought that club up, man. A lot of people came to the club because they felt like it was kind of like a safe place to hang out, It was a shooting there eventually, but prior to that, most of the people came. It was more like a safe place.
It was known as a violence-free club,
and so that was kind of
and it's the owner.
Yeah.
And so that's when I realized, man, I can bring people together, and that's why I kind of got the inspiration of like, I can bring people together like this, What can I do on another scale if I do something good? I'm doing something good.
So you was already thinking like it's time to this part of my life is coming to an end. You kind of you already felt that.
I didn't know it, but I could, your intuition can tell you, bro, what's something about to happen.
Brain.
You know what I mean?
What my granddaddy tell me? That's your brain working.
It's telling you.
You don't listen to it. That's on you.
Gotta listen to
it's working.
Yes, it's working.
Bro, I believe. Listen, bro, I totally believe in that deja vu, premonitions, cause that's the real reason. We were talking about earlier. So one night I was standing at the nightclub, bro. I was standing on the stage, and it was just like a live night. Like it was just live.
He got there.
We just had a celebrity guest and stuff there, and man, I just saw over, if I stayed in this, I'm gonna die. Like that was got real, bro. Like I had like a epiphany or something on the stage. And the people that were close to me would know because I just shut it down out of nowhere. But I shut it down because I kept seeing that premonition. So one night, at this point, you know how you have loyalty in with your security. But at this point, I had a whole bunch of security I ain't really know like that. And they let somebody in with a gun. That was the first sign we talking about. When I got that sign, and one of the chicks came and told me, like, bro, they got a gun in here. Your security let them in for $60. Now look what I just said. He trying to make $60, letting people in the side door. So mind you, I got that premonition that I'm gonna get killed up here if I stay in it. And man, when that happened, I saw that gun and knew he was in there with that. I ain't feel safe no more, not even with my own people. And I got out, bro. I got all the way out.
Or they're lying children back those for $60.
That's what I'm saying. So you think about that right there.
Yeah.
How many times somebody done got snuck in the side door?
Streets. $60 to get you taken out of here.
That's the same club where a young man shot somebody, was able to get a gun in there, So.
I want to elaborate a little bit on what you said, because a lot of people, me and him, I'm pretty sure he understands it. I was definitely understanding.
I ain't did it.
I'm saying when the man said he was standing on stage.
Oh yeah, I lived that life.
Looking, but most people ain't never been on stage, man. Not just being on stage, but you on stage at your club.
Yeah.
Man, the higher you can get in there, you gotta jump off the building.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is he on stage, got famous people in there, hottest nightclub at the time. and he on stage, and everybody, when you see what I want to explain to the people is, when you on stage, and you got it going on, and you the owner, everybody looking at you.
You a mark man.
Ain't nothing in that room you can't have.
Yeah, some people.
Let me explain it. So how he was able to see when most people think that it's all good, but he was like, man, this shit, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? To most people, that'd be a night that they never forget because they just had a ball.
Mm-hmm. And he's seeing that because he ain't on that one-way road. He know what goes down, what come up. He saw that shit.
Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to elaborate on that because that's something that.
And some people don't understand that because they actually taking the metaphor of standing on the stage as they actually got to be standing on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Really, you can be at the high point of your goddamn life,
bro.
You can see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you clarified.
You said that, and that it was twofold. I was on the stage and I was at the highest part of my life. Like I was telling my people, man, I was selling more dope than I ever sold before. It scared me. You know what I'm saying? I just got busted. Like you saying, like the enemy gonna let me just keep stacking them up again. I'm gonna let him get back out. He gonna go. He gonna. And bro, I gave it up. Like I was. One thing about me, I'm able to walk away from stuff.
You don't miss it.
I walked away from the dope game just like that. You know, I had got some charges. Like I said, I got them dropped working at the church and stuff. But after I got that second chance, I say, man, I'm just gonna go straight with the nightclub. I did that for a while. Then I had that. Sure, I had to start all the way over. That's what a lot of people don't know. They kind of get lost in the sauce, or you see now. But bro, I had to go from up there back to work for minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
So people don't understand that. They don't understand that.
Food stamp, mama gave me money. I'm 20 grown man with a family. They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know that part of my.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm struggling. I'm trying. I'm praying, believing, and that's how my faith started to grow. Because I started winning with him by myself when everybody thought I was supposed to lose. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would. Everybody that had turned their back on me. I'm like, I gave this more money every week. Every night I'm taking them to the club, VIP. I mean, we go, I'm paying everybody away. But man, when I got hit and fell off, bro, I ain't had nobody everybody abandoned me. So they kind of like, it was time for me to do something different, man. So.
You don't have a lot of transfer. Then at that point in time, like your brother had started doing this at the time. You were growing. And you got to the height of your new life.
Mm-hmm.
You had a tragedy with your son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It hit you from all kind of angles, man. I'm glad to see you still win.
Man, praise the Lord. Hey, man, let's give a toast out to my son, man.
Shout out.
Mark, man. Long live Mark, bro. I'm glad you brought that up, man, because that's why I keep saying every time. That's how I'm learning Christ through all these trials. You know, you talk one thing, but then you meet somebody, you meet the real person. You know what I'm saying? And when my son died, that was probably my biggest test. Think about you lose a son. That's it. I mean, I don't want none of y'all to ever have to feel that. Nobody. And so the night he got shot, man, it was so crazy because when I got the call, it just didn't feel real. And I already give up everything. God, Jesus, everybody. I mean, I'm done. Like, real, like you like my son to die. Like, how can I serve? Like, what? You get what I mean? That was the hardest, but man, something in that process, bro, I remember. It's like God was like, I just heard like a voice or something. I don't know. I can't even tell you what it was. Like, man, just trust me. And from that moment on, I just been walking in life and start going to counseling and people start coming around and help me change my life, you know. And so my son, our last conversation was, I still got the text in my phone, man, about he wanted to buy back houses and rebuild a block, invest back in the community. So that was our last conversation. That's why I got into real estate. You know, a lot of people don't know that, but when he died, that was my way to honor his legacy, because that's what he was going to do. You know, I ain't had the money to do it. He was going to front me the money, you know, my son, you know, because I had fell off. He was like, man, he was like, man, I made my money, you said that. And he thought I was mad. I'm like, I'm happy for you, son. You know what I'm saying? But, so yeah, man, that's how I got into the real estate, man. That was our last conversation, man. So I wanted to kind of live out his legacy.
That's more like that's still you and your son thing.
Man, he's right there with me, dog. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. I can feel it, man. One of his friends, man, gave me I never knew the dude right there, but him and my son were best friends. Crazy thing, me and his mama, them like traveling friends, but I didn't know that was her son, but him and my son were best friends. So after my son died, he brought me a painting that said "Long Live Mark," and he hung with me, told me about Mark, those things I probably wouldn't knew, like some of his favorite rap songs. So man, that's how God started showing me little stuff like where people would start coming around, his friends. And a lot of his friends came up from college and I met them and they said how we were so similar, you know what I mean? So that's how God started putting people around me to kind of help me start healing. Because, bro, that was the toughest thing ever, bro. I don't even know how I got through that one. And it kept my faith. That would have pushed anybody back to them streets or whatever they were doing,
Yeah, push anybody back. Yeah, I feel you. Well, I don't feel you, but I understand.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So we done went from the street Mike to the preacher Mike to the real estate Mike. And somewhere along in there, now you led that janitorial service over there.
The cleaning business by the $1 million janitor.
The $1 million janitor. That's what it is.
You come on with it now. Home field, $1 million janitor.
Now, I got to shout out Kayla. She gave me that, my lady. She said, you need to be the $1 million janitor.
Yeah.
I said, damn, that kind of, I like that, And the crazy thing, I was working with this company called Highways. I don't know if y'all remember, but they work with the youth. Our goal was to work with a mentor. It was like a mentor program, mental health. We had mental health counselors and everything. So I was working doing that job. Got a house, got a good job. Like you said, I'm finally made it. I got a job mentoring. Once again, y'all know they get rid of it. So I can't make this up, I'll tell you. So they fired me. They fired me for a mentor job because I wouldn't allow certain things to happen. I was a manager and I told them, like, if we don't stop this stuff now, we're going to get caught for Medicaid fraud. You know what I mean? Or something going to happen. And, that didn't happen, but I don't know exactly what happened, but I just know the company kind of dissolved. But I was the first one to go. My supervisor fired me. I'm like, bro, it wasn't my fault. What happened? I tried to tell us this was gonna happen. So I lost it. I had just bought my house, and I lost that job. And this dude had been calling me about a cleaning company. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna be no janitor. I ain't gonna do no. You know what I'm saying? I got my college degree. Well, I'm gonna go. This. And so he kept calling, and
They were Luther, bro.
I said, let me go ahead and do it. Luther, y'all, the crazy thing, what that, ATL? What movie that is? Set It Off?
Yeah, Set It Off.
Set It Off. That's what my favorite movie was ATL. And you know that what they had. They had a
janitor.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the little back they had on their back. So I watched this movie every day as a dope boy, laughing at the janitors. And next thing you know, damn, I'm a janitor. So when I had them backpacks on, I always thought about the ATL movie. But that movie, bro, is really like a true depiction of what happened in my life. A great tragedy kind of led me into the cleaning, you know what I'm saying? And then it was a family business. But the janitorial thing, dude kept begging me for the job to do the franchise. So I finally did it. I ain't had no choice. I ain't had no job. And I did it, man. I just found out it was, how you say you can corner the market or something?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, if I come in here and just use my business skills once again and apply it to a janitor, you can excel everybody. I pass everybody. Got Rookie of the Year. Man, got so many contracts just using the streets again.
Right. You're going to outrun them people, man. Them people get rid of you, bro.
They don't, hey. So the janitorial company, they got rid of me too, boy. Hey, shout out to Mike. Come on. Well, I get rid. Hey, y'all might run me out tonight, but yeah. Y'all, that's funny, man. I didn't realize this.
There's a message in all this shit, bro.
Yeah.
There's a message there.
Each level I get kicked down there.
The message is they don't want you bigger than the program.
Oh boy, you going deep there, bro.
Look at all the reasons you don't got put out of because you was showing them there's levels to it, and you showing them how you basically bigger than the program, bro.
You take a level to, bro. That's crazy. You say that because I never looked at it like that. They,
every time you
Every time you
pass everything you doing.
And who operate with
that's
that
crazy,
slogan?
man. When you in it, you don't see yourself doing it. Jordan and Kobe, them, they don't see themselves. They just see the highlights on Sports Center. We see it, but they doing it. You don't see it. So I appreciate y'all even seeing.
Who operates under that slogan? Nobody bigger than the program. What entity operates under that slogan?
One that like the Alabama
gangs.
The gang.
Gang slogan is nobody bigger than the program.
Wow.
So take it how it comes. Hey,
so you think you've been in the program, you got to go.
That's what gangs.
That's crazy. That's what I didn't even realize that. Y'all bringing the levels out right here. Shout out to 803 Neighborhood Politics, man. I mean, we in counseling session tonight. Y'all said we having mental health tonight, ain't we?
I done heard some other gang members say that to the younger gang members.
Ain't nobody bigger than the program.
That's what they say. I done heard them say it. So
you can make $1 million and the man above you will have $1,000. You still gotta show that man that level of respect.
Bro, I agree with that, man.
Well, I wouldn't say it has to be a level of respect. I would say, okay, let's take the Cowboys for instance. Everybody know you do it the way Jerry wants you to do it.
You know it.
Let's take it off of them because they gonna get upset.
Let's
go. Okay, let's go to the Cowboys. Okay, so what Jerry tell my man not too long ago. I'll pay your salary for 5 years and watch you sit on this bench and you'll never play a game again. You ever talk to me like that?
Ooh.
Some people want it done the way they want it done, and you stay here. Mm-hmm. Don't go up there. Don't talk too loud. Stay here. That's what it sounds like going on.
And when we look at the Cowboys, and not just Jerry, we look at the Cowboys with the whole NFL situation. You know, the Cowboys probably like the only team that own their own merchandise and all this right here.
They bigger than the program.
Jerry did it his way.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike went out and did it. He went out and did it his way.
There's consequences with it.
Oh, yeah, the consequences with Jerry, he'll never win a Super Bowl as long as he's on the team. But you can win.
Yeah.
You get all the highlights. We're going to give you all the commercials. You can get all the money. Mm-hmm. You'll never get the trophy.
They don't want to get it to
you. That's what he wants.
Because you bigger than the program, like y'all said it, bro. Man, I never looked at it.
Mike went in the church. He showed them, hey, when I was coming to church when I was little, I was listening. Now I'm grown, I'm part of it. I got a voice.
He was going as a child.
Now he got a voice in it. We don't want to hear what you're saying. You out of here. Mm-hmm. When you went to your next, well, we're going the drug game part. You got bigger than the program. So you removed your own self.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even in the club life. You in a small town. The town ain't had 1,500 people at the time.
Yeah, you did
take that time at
right. Yeah. It was nice down there.
You had that on the weekend. You bigger than the town.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Now it's cleaning business.
Bro. Bigger than the CEO, bro.
And what look at you now?
And the crazy thing, man.
You're the man.
And I'm glad you brought that up because now with the cleaning thing, I didn't want to leave that. But one thing I don't stand on, now I'm going to ride with you. You can give me the perks. Like I was cool with the owner, okay? Man, he put me in the booth. Like we were in the games. I'm in the VIP. They paying for my room, brought my whole family down. We had the Atlanta Braves right behind home. So all them perks, I guess they thought they were going to wash out the bad or the business ethics. One thing about me as well, when I say I'm a representative of a group of people that don't want to say nothing. So within the cleaning business, when I got to the top with them, the other brother blacks or whatever in the business, because they was some white owners, most of the people work with black. I'm just keeping it real. Mm-hmm. And so they would come to me because they felt like I was close enough to the owner to make some stuff happen. And so they would start telling me all this stuff. I was like, because I didn't, because I thought I was all in. Because one thing about me, I'm going to be loyal to, that's why I might get upset or something, because I'm going to give you all I got when I'm in. I ain't going to halfway nothing, So anyway, I saw them trying to play with your money a little bit, taxing you on your own money. And I say, bro, I can't pay
Can
this.
you explain that? Because
so a franchise, okay.
I'm talking about as far as taxing you on your own money.
All right, okay. On a franchise, you get paid say twice a month. Flat, no matter what, if the client pay you on the first, the franchise hold your money to whenever, that twice a month period. So if you need your money before then, they charge you 25% interest to get an advance on the money that's already
yours.
Because you need it before the 15th, they're gonna charge you a fee. So they think about they doing that to 100 people every month, and it's your money. So
money
now you met with anything else except for somebody's money. So one day I was on the phone with the owner, and something happened. I start asking questions. Once again, brother, I don't want you to ask questions. Y'all brothers know that's why, you know.
Hold on, start right. I will tell you something. Shout out to Miss Marcella.
Shout out to Marcella.
Marcella.
Shout out Tyson.
Marcella told me, because I was the same way, man. I used to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? You tell me to do anything, you ask me to do anything that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to know why. Marcella told me, and it stuck with me because, as you can see, you got our whole generation is full of why. We ask questions. You know what I'm saying? I want to pinpoint shout out to myself.
Yeah, that was a great point.
And that's
a great point.
So I was asking the question, and he was like, basically, you don't. Then what he said verbatim, you don't make $7,000 a month, and you ain't got no right to question me. I said, okay. So,
damn, that's a nice salary,
bro.
That's nice.
But to them,
man.
That wasn't nothing because you had cash doing $50,000 a month.
I get that, but that was nice.
Yeah, that was nice salary.
I probably would shut up for that one.
Nah, see, that what he want me to do.
I said my goddamn.
So I was ready. Hey, Dave, I'm ready to go that way. Like you say, that was good. Nice. So I had to make another decision. It's like I took myself out the dope game. Now I got another session where somebody trying to say, I had all these people telling me they were getting them. I questioned. I said, I ain't doing it. I mean, I questioned the whole system and say, I'm leaving. I ain't paying another dime. I'm getting out. I'm gone. So what I did, I did a Pearl Harbor on them. I snuck attack. So what I did, I had already told my client, because the way he played me, I ain't like how he said that to me. You don't make the $7,000. You know, he kind of, I ain't like that. That was it.
He looked for us.
Yeah, I said, okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay.
From where you coming from, ain't nobody look for but your mom.
Now he done finna pull out the dope boy, not the hope deal. He finna pull out the dope deal. So I called my people. I'm like, look, y'all good client. The clients I wanted. I'm about to move out. I'm about to leave 360. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to leave. And one day I just left. They ain't know. I just left. I left them high, just like he little boy on me, like you said. I left. I just pulled up and took a whole city from him. I was the only one in Charlotte. They were playing me. They had been doing little things I ain't really bringing up because I can't really say too much. Right. But they were doing some things like non-disclosure. Right. But so I took the whole city. Every account that was in Charlotte that I wanted, I took from that company. They lost a whole city in one. And so they called me, man, why you did all the other janitorial? But when I did it, I stood up because I ain't like how they was paying. When I quit, he changed the pay policy. The dude, he started paying them when the money came in. So I quit and jumped out there, and I was the face of the organization. Like you said, I was.
So sometimes it take a person like you that's what
to put everything on the line.
Yeah, you put everything on the line. You put your reputation.
Everything.
You say to be the example.
Yeah, you was the example.
Yeah. And bro, one of my close brothers, called me. He was on 18. How can you do this? Give me the key. You know, that same brother about a year later called, apologized. The biggest one they had making, bro. Remember I said 7,000. This man was making $100,000 a month. Don't
violate the NDA.
But he was making $100,000 a month, bro, for this company. Yeah. And he walked away because he found out they were getting him too. You see what I'm saying? But he was the same one that was coming at me. But
he getting $100,000 a month. Realize probably getting got them the 200,000.
Would have been they were getting. You know what I'm saying? Then he walked away. I stepped away, and now got news. Another big fish they had stepped away because people if somebody do it first, bro. That's what guess what I do. I'll do it first, and then let people come behind.
And then he probably did the same thing how you did. He probably took a city with him.
Took a city with
him.
We done took. Shout out to my brother. We take a city, man. You gotta take the city from. Yeah. So I'm saying that to say, like, you gonna have sometime, man. Everybody listening, you guys, to take this to the next level, you gonna have to be the first. You gotta be the one that's willing to do something first. You get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna never be popular. I heard y'all ever seen American Gangster? Frank Lucas. What my man told Frank, he say, if you want friends, you get down here, you gonna have plenty. But when you want success, it's gonna be enemies. I mean, you gonna have more enemies.
I swear you caught the best part of the movie. You're right.
I said, boy, that's deep, right? I said, that one right there. He said, I got it. If you want to be likable, okay. So, well, I saw something today that said people love your growth till you outgrow them. They love to see you grow. Now, as long as you stand cool, now when you hit 1 million viewers, y'all hit 1 million. Oh, who you think he, then you upgrade to whatever, you just going to your next level. To them, it's intimidating.
What?
You see what I'm saying?
How the church says, sir, everybody ain't don't deserve to go to my next season.
Everybody don't deserve. You can't take
what church say that.
Yeah. Bro, everybody can't go on my next season with me.
Bro, that's man, y'all honestly, I appreciate that because y'all are bringing out stuff that I told it. Because when you in the game, bro, you don't see this stuff. Y'all just bringing it
when
to remember the stuff I done
been
through.
See none of that.
And you tunnel vision.
15, 20 years later, a lot of it's a blur.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like with me, somebody will say something and kind of see it, remember, then they'll say a little more. Cause such and such and God damn it, yeah.
It's hard to see when you in it though.
Yeah. It's damn near impossible to see while you in it.
You tunnel vision. You don't see nothing but the dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get tired of seeing dollar. You'll tell motherfucker minute.
Well, really, I didn't get tired of seeing the dollar. I always, like, one thing about me, I come in with a plan. I ain't bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan.
No, what I'm saying is, I come in with a plan. I ain't bullshit.
You developed your plan as you.
I came in with a plan. I came in knowing I was gonna take care of mama, my brother, whoever needed something. If the cousins ain't had nowhere to stay, come stay with me and mom and them. God damn it! I put some money in your pocket. I ain't putting you down with my business. You gotta get your own business. But like I came in with that goal of helping each other, helping people, and get my slice.
Take your time out. Because you remember that everybody, when we all jumped out this motherfucker, at one point in time, we jumped out there with a team, and the team was for everybody to win.
I didn't have a team. I had friends. I had a plan.
Well, I'm saying everybody got a team.
I had no team. I had a plan. I'm telling you.
You had a team.
I had a team.
You had a team with you that died with them every day. You had a team.
That was my family.
Okay, yeah, everybody had a family. But when you
family.
jump out there, we're gonna do that. We're gonna take care of home. We're gonna take care of mom. We're gonna move my mom out the tribe. We're gonna why do you goddamn start doing it good, you forget about it.
I did it.
I'm saying, but look how
I did it.
you left some people in that season that deserve to go.
Well, hold on. I understand what you're saying, but
even when even on the re-ups, when it's time to re-up, you might be $200-$300 short. And instead of everything still breaking out even, they want to cut your shit short because you was short. Bro, I thought everybody was for the team, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it ain't like that.
I never operated like that.
Well, you said a team aspect.
I get what you're saying.
You get the growing.
Yeah. So you look at let's look at the Kobe and Shaq situation.
Perfect
so
analogy.
You got two winners.
God bless Kobe.
Yeah, bro, that's my one of my mentors there, bro. You got two winners. You winning. You got you on top of the world. But somebody still want to be the man out of the men, you know. And instead of Shaq saying, "Man, Kobe a bad man, young dude can carry the team. I still can make me $100 million and relax." You know what I'm saying? and he let Kobe carry the team. So Kobe felt like, man, I'm carrying the team, Shaq. I'm carrying the load. You know what I'm saying? But Kobe should have been like, if it weren't for Shaq, I wouldn't even have these shots. I mean, Shaq drawing 3 people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like you said, they should have been the team to win 5, 6, 7, 8 titles. But because they couldn't do that, one person wanted to stand out. They made them boys choose. Kobe them made the owner choose. When nobody had to choose, they still could have coexisted.
Still could have coexisted.
But Kobe like, I need you to, because somebody want to be the, like you said, mm-hmm. That's why the team thing don't work. Somebody want to be the favorite.
I want to play with the Spurs, man.
What did Mike tell?
Look how many they won.
I mean,
what did Michael Jordan tell Pippen?
But see,
what did Mike tell? Hold on, let me say this because we on the same analogy. What did Mike tell Pippen? 1995 Bulls championship shot on the line. Timeout. When I go like this and tell you to give me the ball, you give me the ball. We're going to win or lose on my shot.
Mike already
back in the game. Mike
was already the leader of the team.
That's what I'm saying. He reinforced the fact that this is my. When he called that timeout in 95.
I would have the Spurs. Mm-hmm. Even though Duncan was the bigger.
But that's a team. The Spurs are a team.
All that jury was the same. You never knew what to make.
That's what he said. Spurs was a team.
Yeah.
Put me on.
You're right. The jury was the same.
If we coming in with the team at night, I'm coming in knowing you already the man, and I'm coming in to do my part. Now, you being the man, you don't want to see me outgrow you, so they're gonna call another friction in yourself. Mm-hmm. But we come in as together, like Blue Avenue don't get enough credit. One of the best movies ever made. You know what I'm saying?
Blue Avenue, yeah it is. Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the whole time they were together, everything was going good. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So the one man thought he got bigger than the organization, bigger than the program, and you ain't even the man. Look what shit happened.
Yeah. So let's look at Paid in Full movie.
Okay.
Ace was a leader, bro. He wasn't even trying to stand out.
Team player.
You see what I'm saying? Now Ace didn't even was the man. Didn't want to be the man.
Yeah.
So you got Rico, Mitch Hustle, they shine, but they never tried to. They was happy with being a team together.
Yeah.
Then Rico come in, he wanted to be the man. He wanted to be the standout guy. He popping the wheelies.
Yep.
So now he come in creating a competition that he shouldn't even been one.
He Draymond.
You see what I'm saying? You don't mess up a dynasty, bro.
He Draymond.
Now you done killed your friend, set him up, your homeboy. You try to get your homeboy. He don't. All because you wanted to be recognized as the greatest.
He's a cancer.
That's Draymond. They don't see it.
He's a cancer.
Got rid of Clay.
Yeah.
That was Mitch. That was Rich.
Yeah.
And Chef already retired. That ain't done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna win nothing unless you keep Draymond.
Rico gonna kill and destroy anything he around.
And that's what you know what I'm saying? Man, these guys, like, you can still be the leader, bro, and
play your ball.
Like, I still clean toilets today. Like, I told my team, look, I'll clean you because I never want my team to think I'm too big. I want them to see I made it clean, and I ain't make it talking. I made it by getting in here grinding.
Yeah.
And you can do the same thing.
Just play your part. Yeah. Everybody got a part in.
Yeah.
If my part is to tell you what to do, I'm gonna play my part and tell you what to do. Yeah. But I'm gonna even at my job now that I go to, as long as I see you working and I'm working, if my job's slacking up, I'm gonna come help you. Mm-hmm. But if you see me working and you not working, if you don't come help me to slack my job up, then I'm not gonna return that favor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
man, I mean? me and you, man, we.
When I say again, I'm talking about like you probably gotta help me like 4 or 5 times to get me to understand that. Okay, you understand where I was going with it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's kind of like we said, you all in for them, but it only time for them to be all in for you.
I've learned over my 41 years, Lord willing.
Man, bro, how old are you here, bro?
About to be 42 in December. Shout out to the Sagittarius.
Your birthday in March or December?
It's in December.
Wow,
so what I'm saying is, man, 15 seconds with your boy. But what I'm saying is, if I expect something from somebody and don't get it, man, it's my fault. Once I accepted that,
that's a good one right there, bro.
Once I accepted that, my life got a lot better.
So you saying you got to be willing to give it, put it out, and not expect it in return.
I gotta be willing to just to be
and
thankful
know you
for
might
who
not
that
get it
person
back.
is.
Oh,
just to be thankful for who they is.
Yeah, so they show you who they is.
Yeah. Wow. If a dog, if I got a dog and my dog bark, just be thankful that it barks sometimes.
Well, some people dog don't even bark.
Now, if I'm expecting that dog to bite somebody that break in the house and he don't, that's my fault. That dog bark. He don't bite. Those dogs that bite you don't bark.
He showed you
not
what
get
time,
a warning. Damn, that dog get bred. That motherfucker don't never bark. That's something bam.
He gonna bite you.
What I'm saying is, once I was about 37, 38 when I accepted the fact that, man, I'm mad at this person for being who they are. How can I be that?
I need to pull it out.
I'll read it for you. How can I be mad at this person for being who they are?
Wow.
That's my fault.
Hey, Mike, while I look real, I got, since you like, what in their country going to, boy? You gonna been to every country?
Shoot,
bro. Australia.
Let's get on the traveling. Where you been at traveling?
Oh man, we ain't been last place we went to Aruba. My granddaughter. My daughter finally invited. My daughter paid for it. Shout out to my daughter. She paid for the trip, man. I can't even believe it, bro. Man, I ain't got no plans right now, bro. Right now, honestly, my focus is getting these houses, cause we got a lot of people, man, gonna be needing houses coming up, bro. Like we trying to really do something different here with the housing situation, man. But if I could travel somewhere, man, I want to go to Europe. I ain't been to Europe like that part, like Belgium and maybe Germany. I ain't done none of that type of stuff.
So when you do travel, this is a perfect travel question.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I have to wait on the right people to ask. I ain't asking on 803 Neighborhood Politics before. When you travel, do you travel as the hope dealer, or do you travel as a traveler?
Man,
you know, it's different. Now, okay, for example, when you go, like, just explain it to the people. When you go to New York, you go Times Square, and you pretty much stay your ass around there.
Yeah.
Now, how do you travel? Do you travel as a
personal
traveler?
Travel or business travel?
Yeah.
Well, when I that's a good question.
Yeah. Thanks for helping me with that. Yeah.
Now, I travel for personal all the time. I mean, it's really never been business.
Do you stick to the regular? I'm a guest to your country type road. Like when some people go to New York, they might go to Manhattan, might go to Queens, but most people gonna stay in Times Square.
Oh no, I'm gonna go see this. I'm a culture man.
Okay, that's what you. Yeah, that's.
But when I go anywhere, like my friends had to come find me because I'm gonna be riding there with the locals.
So you getting off the tourist attraction.
And so the crazy thing, man, when I go over there, they treat me like I ain't nobody. You know what I mean? I guess when I say I'm nobody, I'm not like a celebrity compared to like a NBA player or something. But they treat me.
You know who you is.
Yeah, but they treat me like they know. You know what I'm saying? They treat us like they know who we are more than I am.
They know who you is.
And so when we do travel, but we do like to get the perks. Like you can pay when you go to other countries, it's cheaper, man. You'll never like wherever we were, man. You know how you pay like the Louis the 13th, the shop like 100 something. Over wherever we was at like $30. So I'm like, man, give me about 10 of them, you know. So I'm saying, when we travel, man, it's I always try to find the culture, but I like to travel. So we get our ticket early. You can upgrade to first class for the low. Those that want to experience first class, you get your trip early. A lot of time, you might upgrade for like $85. Cause the plane might not be
6 months early.
No, about 3 months, 2 months. I mean, but they'll give you opportunity to upgrade the whole time, especially you do like American Airlines. So, but when you do travel, man, you want to make sure you get the TSA, like when you can don't be in a regular line. You kind of get in and out. They kind of like you already have like a background check type situation. So, but I do embrace the culture when I go. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all, and I know you hear about these other countries. When you go over there, man, and see how they living, man, you be ready to get back home. You know, because we got sewers, In some party, they can't even fuss their toilet.
Is there a 911 over there?
Man, crazy thing, it might be, but they don't have government support in other countries like we do. Like
So you might die now when somebody don't come.
Man, it might not be nothing to die. I mean, the government might be more corrupt than the game member.
That's like certain parts of that country that you go to. It's like when you take a visitor that come to America, you can take them to the Times Square in the New York area. Then the same visitor you can take to like Chicago or New Orleans, show them a whole different aspect. Ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? So like when you travel, do you gonna go somewhere that's instead of going to Haiti when you're going to the Dominican Republic? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
can't. You go to the other country, you can't go anywhere like you can figure go around here.
Like they're gonna put you in a good area, but not the best area,
right?
But they gonna put you over here either.
Now, cause over there, that's what I mean. It ain't gonna be no regulation. So, say for example, man, you go out to Mexico, Jamaica, somewhere and get kidnapped. Nobody won't know where you are. Especially you go out to Kingston. If you ain't from there, they gonna spot you out and target you. You know what I mean? But when I go, I act like I'm at home. If you go act like you at home and embrace their culture, they will love you, bro. You start asking how to say the word. So for everybody listening, to make friends in other cultures, start asking them how to say their words. Like, how do I say drink in your language? You really might not want to learn their language, but you just made a friend instead of an enemy. Yeah. Now they see you, they ain't gonna pickpocket you because you try to embrace their culture. But the person that was acting stuck up, we're gonna get that.
Yeah, but see,
you know what I'm saying?
I know
you gotta embrace the culture.
I know you for a long time. You just a likable person.
Yeah.
Some people can really just maneuver a lot different than most.
But that's how it is when we go up north. When you go up north from the south, they want to hear you talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is talk for them. They want you to say stove instead of store shit. They
embrace that.
They embrace that. But as soon as you think you too big to talk for them, now you're making enemy.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what
exactly how it happens.
And that's how you can do it in an area of your life. Mm-hmm. You try to speak that language. Let's just say in business, you get somebody that's in real estate, you start wanting to know, make them feel like like a friend told me, nobody don't care how much you know till they know how much you care.
Yep.
If you show them you care, man, look, bro, I don't never beat Jesus over nobody's head. You know what I'm saying? But if there's somebody come around me, I'm gonna start like, we're gonna hang out. They're gonna, man, you're a really good dude. You know what I'm saying? They might end up asking me, you know, where I ain't even got the. So I say if you take care of somebody, you treat them like you go out with me now, I'm gonna try to buy the bill. I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna look out. We're gonna buy shots, cause you never know, bro, when you're gonna need that person. You never know when you're gonna need somebody. Even your worst enemy, bro, you never know when you're gonna need them.
Speaking on traveling, right? I asked this question because I don't have too many travelers, but you like to travel.
Okay.
So you a traveling man, space or ocean. When I say ocean, I'm talking about submarine type ocean.
Would I want to go to space or ocean?
Yeah.
Woo! Boy. Take me to space, bro. I want to go see the stars, the quasars, the moon. Yeah.
But you know, when you get to space, you don't see none of that.
You don't see it because you in it. You gonna look down and see the earth now. Ain't that crazy?
You got me with that.
You don't see none of that. I want to ask that question.
You can't see the stars when you're amongst them.
That's big because you got tunnel vision.
That's like when you were standing on that stage.
That's like you were standing on that stage. You standing amongst
you can't tell 10 people. You can't tell 2 people that was on that stage with you. You seen everybody in the crowd. Ain't that something?
That's something, bro. You can't see the one.
So you get on stage just to look at the people in the damn crowd.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I realized that.
You climb a mountain just to look down. You ain't look up when you climb.
You pay all that money just to look at it.
Just to look down.
Man, that's a good question, man. I like that one, bro.
And when you look at life, that's how it goes.
And right here to touch on what we were talking about earlier. Read man number 3.
Yeah, see, he be making sure he be trying to show off people that I can read.
Number 3, number 3 on that one, number 4 on that one.
Let's go, man. Hit me up.
It just a quote. Ain't
Okay.
no question.
It's always your friend, never your enemy. If you
If you really think about it, it's always your friend, never your enemy. Because your enemy can never get close to you to harm you, to do that. It is somebody that y'all just don't like each other. Anything that ever happened to you in life was always somebody close to you.
They got cold. Man, I just told somebody today, a paper cut from a friend is worse than a gunshot from an enemy.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, we got some.
Now look at that one right there.
Yes, sir.
Cause
because you never.
You know the enemy gonna try to shoot, but that paper,
never seen it.
you never expect that friend. Now paper cut hurt. You ever got one?
Yeah.
Man, that mud hurt for a long time.
I take that analogy in everything, even when I deal with my personal life. When motherfucker ask me, when I talk, even when I talk about my old lady and shit, I say it'll scar you to the heart for a friend to try to holler at your old lady than a stranger trying to holler at your old lady.
Man, mess you
So
up.
the stranger don't know.
Mess you up.
But a friend, that's why it be so many friends killing friends, because the friend knows not to cross that line.
With a friend.
Bro, that's deep. Now that's the real stuff we got to talk about. You right, bro.
A friend know not to cross that line, then the enemy know not to cross. But you never give him a chance.
The enemy can't even get close enough to cross it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, a lot of times.
What gets me about a friend crossing me is that it's not the fact I don't even think about, I won't do you like that, do that. I don't think like that. The thing that gets me is I'm not able to put my hands up. Now, if you steal me, we're going to have a bigger problem. But if we toe to toe and we line up, it is what it is. I can leave that alone, win, lose, or draw. But it's the fact that I never got to put my hands up what's really going to upset me about a friend.
You ain't know it was coming.
You never get to defend yourself from a friend. Hey, that's my friend on the phone. He at the door. Open the door.
Bro, that's crazy, man. And
you know,
motherfucker walk in the kitchen, eat out your pot.
That's your friend.
But let's take it on the flip side. On my side, where I struggle with that. I struggle with that in the fact that I got close people that know me every day that don't even want the knowledge that I got. Like real estate, how to flip it. Mm-hmm. But then somebody I don't even know 2 hours away invest in my class and ready to eat, hungry. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? He ain't my enemy, but my friend ain't gonna support me. But this total stranger don't even know me, gonna show me mad love.
That's how he think.
And bro, that's crazy.
That's how it be.
But he just said, like,
you say your friend's supposed to support you,
bro.
I don't think like that.
But what I'm saying, they not.
I don't think
they
like
not
that.
gonna. I mean, some of them will. I got some good friends that do support. Shout out to my true people. But like you said, it's somebody else gonna believe in you for your own people. Oh, yeah. That's how I take that. Quote, on the other side of it.
Me and him, we always get into a little debate about it. And I quote Benny Siegel. Sometimes you gotta go away to make a comeback. Mm. So I already know in order for me to have a hit song, I take it somewhere else, then come back. When they like it, then they like it.
That's how I go.
So I don't really expect.
Other people gotta love you for the one. All the people that gonna love you for who you is that moment that you lay with. Your mama love you because that's your mama. Yeah. Your kids love you because that's your dad. Your old lady love you because that motherfucker love you.
She see the potential in you.
Yeah. And she saw you when you want shit.
She see the potential in you.
She might know you never amount to shit, but she just love you. That's the only person that love you for who. Yeah. Ain't got no title reason to love you.
I agree.
Yeah.
Ain't got no reason to do. Ain't got no obligation to do it.
Give him the anger. What is anger? Baby?
Meaning of anger. Emotional punishment you give yourself for someone else's behavior.
Wow. Man, if I tell you an area the hope there's a struggle in, well, that's it. I'll be mad all day about something, and everybody will be going about their business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if somebody else's behavior, they got you mad.
They saying something got me upset. Now I'm mad at the world for no reason. Like that, they going about their business, bro.
Let's go back to what I said earlier.
And I struggle with that, man. But I'm getting better with that over time. You know what I mean?
If you get mad at somebody for being who they are, it's your fault.
Oh man, I know.
You know, my granddaddy used to tell my grandma and them all the time. what they got to do? Jump up and bite you and let you know it's a snake. He ain't got to jump up and bite you.
You can see now.
He used to tell my mom and them that all the time. What they got to do? Jump up and bite you to let you know it's a snake. So a lot of times I struggle with that. I used to think like that. Oh, it ain't even about what I would or wouldn't do. It's about me accepting that person for who they are.
Man, I'm trying to tell you something.
Listen, whatever you accept or don't accept, that's 100% up to you.
But that's good right there.
That's up to you, Polo.
That's good right there. I like that, but I do struggle with that, man.
It's hard.
And I guess because like I said, when you're a passionate person,
because you wouldn't do them like that.
You wouldn't do them like that. You
just accept them.
Bro, I don't even do that.
Once you accept the person for who they are, hold on, let me say this. Once you let's say you had a dog on the tree, right? Now take this with you wherever you go. Let's say you had a dog on the tree. And your partner house, he got a dog on the tree. That dog done bit 3-4 people. You know that dog bite. One day that dog get over there, you get close enough, that dog bite you. You know what you're gonna do? You don't even blame the dog. Because you knew better. That dog done bit 3 people. You got over there close enough to that damn dog.
Like he wasn't gonna bite.
Because you know him.
So if you accept that dog for who that dog is, guess what? Your ass won't get bit.
Won't even go over that close to him.
And you'll have a better time.
Hey, I agree with that.
I mean, it's just it's hard to really because we talked.
Mm-hmm.
We talked this. Treat people how you want to be treated. No, accept people for who they are. Message.
Hey, bro, I just live by that. They show you who they are, believe me.
My grandmother, treat people who they for how you want to be treated. Grandma, I ain't doing that shit.
But I'm saying though,
she slapped me for that. I ain't doing that shit.
But that's what you do though. You treat people how you want to be treated, but you also gotta accept. You gotta start expecting this.
Yeah.
Word is
expectations. Yeah.
You gotta stop expecting.
Yeah.
Man, that's true. That was somebody told me a long time ago. That will keep you from getting upset.
And watch how you
lower your expectations though.
Yeah. If I know that I go on the store and I might have $100 in my pocket. You might have $1,000 in yours, but I ain't expecting you to buy me nothing at the goddamn store. I'm gonna pull my money out.
Mm-hmm. Let it be 2:30 in the morning. Old girl done called twice. You get that alert. Don't read that text. Just swoop it over and delete the shit. Send it to the archive. Don't ever read that text. Because you already know her. At 2:30 in the morning, what the hell you think she gonna be saying? Something that's gonna piss you off. So why would you take your ass over there close enough to that dog, knowing that motherfucker gonna bite? You know that dog look.
Go ahead and swipe left.
Why would you read it?
Yeah.
You doing it to yourself, Mikey. You causing yourself unnecessary pain.
You ain't even had to go there.
Why you go over there and that damn dog, that dog bit 3 people? So you gonna go over there close enough for him to bite you?
Man, it happened, bro.
Don't look at that text, Mikey. Swipe left.
That's right.
I ain't gonna look at it. Hey, you got my text.
You already know it's gonna take you to a certain level. Huh?
Hey, I know that her intentions are malice.
I got right here what I call the blind game.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 6 words. I'm gonna give them to you one at a time. You rate them 1 through 6. What's more important and what's least important.
Okay.
And with this right here, we're dealing with business affairs.
So I got to give them a number from 1 to 6. 1 being the most, 6 being less.
Yeah. What you feel is important.
All right, business affairs. I'm gonna put that at number 3.
Hold up, I ain't gave you the word.
Oh, shit.
I could be on it.
Shit, I thought the word was business affairs.
No, we dealing with
what might be the Don Julio?
We're dealing with business affairs.
Okay.
1 through 6. 1 being the most and 6 being the least. More important, we're dealing with business.
Okay.
We're gonna start off with planning.
Woo, man. I would put planning 1, but I'm gonna put it 2.
I'm gonna put it 2. You sure?
Yeah.
Shit get real deep.
I already know I'm putting planning 2 right now. Let's see.
All right, professionalism.
Woo!
You got 6 words. 1 through 6.
Professionalism and planning. I would put. I still put planning over professional. So I'll put professional at 3 right now.
All right. Operating.
4.
Financing.
5.
Marketing.
6.
Investing.
Woo, so I'm gonna switch.
I'm on one left.
I'm gonna put. There's one left.
That's it. Number 1.
That's the last one.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to move.
Now, investing, if you put it at 1, it'd be the most.
No, I can't put investing up there. So I'm gonna go all the way back number 1. Put playing at number 1. I'm gonna move everything up. Put investing at the end. So give me that order I gave: planning,
you're going planning,
professionalism,
operating,
financing, marketing,
investing.
So I'll put marketing behind investing. So make marketing last. Put investing, then marketing.
Okay, now I got to do my part. This is my part of the job right here now, of the game. It ain't in the blind if we do it like that.
Okay.
See, the objective of in the blind.
Oh, he had to make it number 1. Okay, switch.
No. The objective of in the blind is to really see how really important that you think certain things are. But when you give them in the blind, it kind of
you can't put them in no order.
Well, you don't know what's next.
You don't know what's next.
So I would have made what would be number 1 then? Invest.
And
well, you can't get started unless you invest.
It ain't no wrong answer.
It's designed to just make you think about something. Because you might think, okay, let's say you might think.
I ain't know what word was coming for sure, so I was looking for something more deeper than you gave me. But the stuff you gave me kept giving less.
It's just
to me less deep, you know. Because I think planning is. Our slogan is: you must have a purpose, you must have a plan, you must put that plan into action. That's why I was ranking like I say. When I heard planning, I was thinking something got to be before the plan, but
because like they say,
it's the blind game.
You plan to fail.
So I guess number 1 would have been investing then. So hey, they got to be the number 1 then.
So you invested in the plan.
Cause you don't invest, nothing start. Like you know what I mean. You don't start without the investment.
Now, me personally, I would put plan. Like if that number came out, that would be the first thing because if I don't think it, I never achieve it.
You know, I'm planning. Yeah. But what they say, you fail to plan.
But the reason why I like with that game that I love in the blind is because you might take like what you did. You had everything lined up, beautiful, and then here come that last one. Hold up, let me hold up.
I need to move this one. I need to move that one.
And see, you were so certain at first. That's your final answer. That's why I asked you. Final answer? Yeah. You sure? Yeah, we're gonna keep that right there too. We're gonna keep that right there too. What's the last one? Oh, let me switch.
I can't switch it down to I got the game now.
It just makes you think. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Trust. Okay. I might have to put it on ego chill. We're gonna do trust.
Okay.
It's trust dealing with you're a businessman, so we basically deal with everything you got going on. It's about you and trust issues and levels and all of this. Okay. Dealing with trust 1 through 6 level. The first word is loyalty.
Woo! Loyalty and trust. Now I think loyalty. For 1, I'm ranking it 1. I might leave it there.
1.
Yeah.
Loyalty at 1. Goddamn.
How many is it now?
6.
Got 5 more.
Trust 1.
No, wait. Trust it. Yeah. Okay. Well, trust is.
I mean, loyalty 1. I'm sorry.
Loyalty is 1.
Loyalty 1.
Loyalty is 1.
We're gonna go 1 through 5.
Okay.
It's called trust. So we're gonna take trust out of it.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go 5 called trust.
So 1
5 words.
So loyalty is in there. Number 1.
Gone.
We got love.
Woo wee. With trust 2.
Morals.
4, because there's 1 in between I need to get.
Integrity.
3. So I got them right this time. I ain't changing the order.
Respect.
5.
He waiting on that integrity. He waiting on that one.
I knew integrity. Because when you said trust, that's the first word I thought of. So integrity is, to me, doing the right thing even when nobody else is watching.
And that's all you've been speaking on. That's why you keep getting 5.
So, bro, the crazy thing about it, I be cleaning toilets like I'm gonna sit on that.
Yeah.
Cause I go in the bathroom somewhere, man. Like that. I went to a tire place today, bro. They forgot to change the trash can. They ain't cleaned the bathroom. Right. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, God, I never do a bathroom. So I'm gonna do right thing, even if I don't think nobody ain't gonna come in. I'm gonna clean that bathroom like I live in.
Like you said about that other story, one of your other what you call them, journeys,
Mm-hmm.
one of your chapters in your book.
Mm-hmm.
Put it like that. When you said that due to the NDA, we ain't getting all that. You're not gonna straddle the fence.
Oh no!
You're not gonna sit here and play that game.
I can't do it. No,
you know that it's gonna lead to illegal.
Yeah.
So you just told them, hey.
Yeah, because the one thing about me, I'm gonna stay in the system and learn the system.
Yeah.
But when I see the system, I ain't gonna never choose the system over my people, because at the end of the day, the people make the system. Without the people, you can't even make the system.
No, I wasn't talking about that part of that chapter in your book. I was talking about, that was a great point you made, but I was talking about when you said that you're the manager of a certain situation, and you realized that they were allegedly doing things that were damn near illegal.
Yeah.
And you brought it up and you got out of there.
When I brought it up, I'm gone. Like, God damn, what were we supposed to do? Yeah, bro.
Hey, what would you want to be remembered? Remember, not saying like dead as remembered as, but like when you reach your pedestal in life to where you feel comfortable where you at, how would you want people to look at Mike?
Ooh.
I want them to say, man, that brother pushed me to go get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's whatever it was, whether it's religion, whatever. I say that because I had this one lady, I was doing a speech, man. And unbeknown to me, I inspired her to get into her purpose. And man, when I tell you she in her purpose, if I tell you, man, she in her purpose, she's relentless. And I don't shut that person to Tanya Ross. Y'all know Tanya Ross.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Tanya.
Tanya Ross, shout out to her. I'm saying that to say, because she was the most person I didn't really think was listening to my message that night. She told me I helped her walk in her, like I set a fire off of her. And bro, the crazy thing, she growing hard. Like whatever she doing, whether you person agree with it or disagree, you ain't gonna never say she ain't getting results.
She doing it.
I mean, she causing people to get stepped down, bro. So I say that I would want people to say, man, I hope they'll push me. He made me go after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I want people. If I said the other day, if what I say or do gets you angry, I hope that anger push you into action. So that's what I want to be remembered for. I want you to go get it, bro.
That's my strength.
Yeah.
Upset me, tell me no.
Yeah.
Get in my way.
And the crazy thing, bro,
and it motivates me more than anything.
And now negative things have motivated me more than some positive stuff. Like when that man said, "I ain't got to make a 7,000." I mean, that's a good salary, but man, that called my wife clowned me about that. Really made it like, dang, he said he made 7,000. So that really, she like fueled the fire. There, you like,
what you said?
I'm really finna go get this money.
It's the way you said it, Mike. Mike, it's the way you said it, Mike. Nothing but.
That's what he said. That's how he said it.
Because he know he had to protect to make more. He know that he was scraping them off the damn top.
I want me to keep giving you my money. More I make, more you get.
And one of my nieces I raised, whatever. I put a name out. So one day she called me. She said, "Oh, Dad, this years ago. Can I have $20?" I said, "Hell no, you can get 10. Go leave. Ain't nothing but 20. I said, "Motherfucker, if you ain't number 20, you shouldn't be asking me." so that nothing but phrase when there's money behind it. That
I ain't never think about
that made Mikey hot.
Oh yeah, he got me.
You ain't making nothing but 7,000. Hold on, 7,000.
That's out of 5 miles. I said, okay, I'm gonna show you something.
7 times 12.
Let me try to make 8,000.
7 times 12.
I got a couple more questions before we get out of
here. Take your time, dog. Hey, y'all my last stop, but I say, Lord, give me the energy, man.
That's almost $85,000 a year.
Get on my all. But I was tired when I got here, bro. But I promise y'all got that energy. Got me up like I've been up drinking Red Bull. Let's get it. Let's get it, bro.
Compliment you, man. Like when we had guests, man, we just love to compliment the guests.
I appreciate it, man.
Values and beliefs.
Mm.
How would you want to be? How I got to roll? What's your takes on your beliefs and your values? What's more important? What's important to you?
Whoa, that's a good one, bro. Let's see.
When I ask people that, see, a lot of people know it as, you know, I put it out there. I'm not a debater or nothing like that no more. Like, my growth in my life started when I cut my middleman out. And I started going directly to the source. So I ask people about their values and beliefs. I don't say like I don't believe in a higher power, but I believe in just that. I don't believe I got to make this stop right here and talk to the vice president. I want to talk to the president.
You're going straight to the source. So to answer that question, then based off that, I say the value is what I can say. To me, value is more important than your belief because your belief can change any time. But a lot of time, your things you value or what you value gonna stay the same. That's my thought. So people can say somebody lead you the wrong way, like you're saying. I don't want to be led by another person like me. I want to go straight to I'm going straight to the guru. And bro, that's my whole take when they put me out the church. Yeah, there's a brother named Anthony Elder. Y'all remember Anthony Elder?
Mike keeps saying you got put out.
They put me out, bro. They know they put me out too. But I'm telling them.
I ain't heard nobody got put out the church.
Well, I got put out the church. Hope Bill got put out of every way he bit. But
you say Hope Bill.
But yeah, look at the message and all that now.
Yeah.
You bigger than the program.
So he so that's what I mean. Like you can go straight to the source. I agree with that, bro. Like that's my whole thing. You cut that middleman out. You cut the middleman out. The price is cheap. Everything better. Everything better when you cut the middleman out. So I do believe in value because I think the values push you. Like I love my children and grandchildren. Man, that make me get up every day when I want to quit. You know what I mean? Or I look at a picture of my son. I got a picture as I walk out the door every morning. You get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you need, I see him right there. What's up, son? And I can go for that day.
Yeah.
So things like that you value because my beliefs have changed dramatically over since I was younger.
And what you just had a birthday. We're gonna call your birthday out there. You can go back to what the 25, 26-year-old Mike. The Hope dealer Mike pull up on 25. The dope dealer Mike. What would I?
Yeah, Mike's 25.
I'm gonna say, boy, take some of that dope money, get your credit fixed, bro. Go out there and buy every piece. Come up 521, buy everything you can buy, bro. Like it's gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good way, bro. You gotta tell them to buy the land. Like if I would have listened to my daddy, my biological dad in 2000, say, son, I'm finna get into real estate. You know what I'm saying? If I was listening to him at 2000, now I say that in retrospect, but I think I got it in the perfect time. But if I would have gotten that 2000, if I had a house back then, that house would have made so much equity. Because that's what I'm saying with real estate and time.
Been times three.
Been times three. See what I'm saying? I'm 20 years old by a house. By the time you're 45, that mall worth 4 or 5 times.
10 years ago, you still could have doubled.
So I would have told him, go buy everything you can. Take this dope money, buy everything. Cause we're gonna go to the club. We're gonna blow the money at the club. And that's what I would have told him. Man, buy it instead of blowing.
That most definitely was the bottle moments. You had Dane with the bottle dance. Shout out Dane Dash.
But Dane that boy had to spend too much money, man.
Hey, Dane. Goddamn, I'm calling you out.
Dang, man,
That's my man. That's my man.
Nah, Dame. So Dame playing a game. Dame was playing the game.
What you say?
He said he ain't broke.
You can't be broke in your name Dane and you Dane Dash.
He playing the game. He playing the system, bro. Bro, and that's what
it won't be my kind of broke. My kind of broke is $0.00.
His broke is
love.
800,000.
No. This is what I say. Yeah. $0, 0 cents, 0 love. So as long as I got love, no dollar, no cents, no dollar, no cents, and love with a couple of. As long as I got one of the three, I ain't broke.
Bro, that's factual. I like that.
So how is he broke? He got his family. He raising his son at 50. He beating diabetes. Fighting diabetes. How's that broke?
I would tell you how he broke. I would tell you how he looking at the aspect and how it's being viewed as.
He ain't working no regular job. How's it broke? He ain't.
I'm talking about what we touched on earlier, the friend base.
Oh, for what they think he should have.
Yeah, from the outside looking in, he lost everything around, so they think he broke.
Because they think he should have.
He ain't dealing with the same friends. He ain't dealing with the same people. Everybody, they feel like they went past him. They feel like he broke.
You know, I'm glad you said that because this is a question I want to ask. This is a slogan that I have, and I always say it to myself. Talent is taught to people from people. God gives you a gift. What you think about that?
Right.
Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather's favorite. These other guys are talented. I'm gifted.
Well,
So how do you feel about that slogan?
I was just talking
About talent being taught and God gives gifts.
Well, that's what you just said. You can go to a trainer to teach you how to play basketball. You can be a talented basketball player, still make the NBA. But it's only one Jordan.
So Jordan comes jump from the 3-point line and dunk. That's a gift. You can't teach that.
But shooting and dribbling, that's talent. Because you can train, coach. But just making that man know how to shape, move, and
you can't train him to dunk from the free throw line.
It's a gift, and that's why. And that's why I was telling somebody, you're wealthy when you're operating your gift. Cause how talent? Look at LeBron James for example. Man, he the most talented player I ever seen. But he ain't got the gift for that dog like them other boys had. He talented. I mean, he can score 100. He can score, he can pass, you know what I'm saying? But
so once you show him, he got it.
He can train. That's talent. A gift. When you get to that big dance, dog, ain't nobody beating you. Bro.
He ain't got that Bishop in him, and Raheem put that gun in his hand.
Man, look at him.
He ain't no killer.
Yeah.
Bishop read of everything.
He still.
So you know
everything, yeah, but I ain't gonna get
First one Bishop gonna get Ryder man. He had to get Ryder man.
He been waiting on that.
I'm tired of Ryder man.
Oh, he was gun to get Ryder man.
Every time I turn around, Ryder man's running us off the block.
But what I'm saying, like you said, bro, that gift, man, when you operate in your gift, whatever you're doing, ain't even work no more, bro. Even you can be a talented barber. If you don't like it,
you love. There's a gift. You know what you love.
That's it, bro. That's probably one of the major things right there about doing what you love.
That's why I do this. I love fucking talk.
That's why when you was in
and bro, then you get paid. I mean, one day you're gonna get
one day we'll get paid to talk.
Big money, you know. So YouTube get more. I didn't know YouTube give you 10 times reward for the same views than the other platforms.
Oh yeah.
So I pray that you get, man,
viewers
throw these numbers on YouTube, man. Let's get it.
Viewers are view either way if it comes from the same person or another person. A view is a view. Well, so go ahead.
No, go ahead. I went here with another point.
Because like maybe at first, I say maybe because I'm not sure. We have to wait on the other chapters and all of your life. Maybe them letting you go was taking you and still taking you towards your gift.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what Mark. I thought he was saying earlier how the blessing and all that will leave me where I'm at today. Yeah, I agree with that.
Because it don't look like to me you fell off nowhere.
Yeah,
I only see you getting better. Yeah. Now you don't got.
Now I fall off in between y'all.
Even when he fell off, like you say, he was at his mama house.
I'm talking about no money.
No, we ain't talking about money. We talking about the ass in life and everything. Like when you don't even. You don't even feel like you no more.
I don't look at not having value, the money in your pocket from yesterday. I'm not looking at that as a fall off. Let me explain something. I don't look at that as a fall off. I look at a fall off as if you just gave up. That's fall off.
Yeah.
Well,
but
yeah,
if you used to making $1,000 at 20 a week, you making $1,000 a week. Now you're making 400. That ain't no fall off to me.
I see what you're going with, but
if
you just quit and ain't making nothing, then you fell off.
You gave up.
Yeah,
you didn't fall off. You gave up. So that's a fall off. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So with that being in mind, it seems like everything was pushing you to your own.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
All those other things were a part of what? Somebody else's venture. somebody else church, somebody else business,
That's
somebody
crazy.
else corporation. Now you got your own.
You can preach on your own business.
Wow, I can do it, and then when you do it, you can do what you
You
want
already
to do.
done it.
That's crazy, man. Like I say, y'all bring stuff I don't even look at, but man, I'm glad
you gave us a story. You already done it.
I
Ain't no I can have my own company. You got your own company.
Yeah, you got it.
So could do it is out your vocabulary for that part of your life. You're doing it now.
And your own platform.
Amen. Yeah.
And you got the right people behind you. It might not be the people that you want, but you got the right people behind you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God got soldiers too.
Everything fall in place for you.
If you read the Bible, you see God got plenty of soldiers do anything for him. Anything for him.
And then you
He
realize
didn't Paul do anything for Jesus. Anything.
in that aspect though, as a soldier aspect of it, when you become a soldier to the service, a person that you never knew become your closest friend.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's even in the
damn, I can agree with that. I can see that. I can see that. Say that again, follow up for the people.
Yeah, even when you join like a service or army or something like that, the man that you stand beside in battle with, you never knew, never seen before, he become your closest friend.
Wow.
That was strange, you know what I'm saying?
And that's true, bro. Cause
that's
why I say about the investors and stuff, man. These people don't even know, bro. Come out of nowhere,
come
bro.
out of nowhere. But the ones that you go to, like say you go to your army with somebody on a buddy program, y'all gonna bump together, be together the whole thing. That's the buddy program. But you still gonna meet somebody else out there.
Yeah.
They're gonna take his place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good, there, bro.
You gotta understand that in life. Everybody is a season.
Bob and Forrest. They
Man,
man,
I never looked at what y'all saying like that, man. It's like each season, because I wasn't meant to stay there. Like I wasn't meant to stay at none of them places. If I would have stayed at any one of them places, I see how my life may have turned out differently. You know what I mean?
And what you're dealing with, all the aspects of your life that you got going on, all the great things that Mr. Mike got going on. What would you tell somebody like you did with the youth and stuff on a regular? Like, what is somebody like? Well, Mike, I'm trying to join the same path you took, like the ministry, but I'm trying to do juggling a lot, put a lot on my plate at the same time and juggle it. What kind of inspiration and advice could you get?
Focus on one thing at a time. Now that sounds crazy, cause you said they were juggling a lot, but if you focus on one thing, it'll start creating other stuff. Like for example, when I started out not cleaning a building, I started out just cleaning up at home. Cause I wanted my wife to come home to a clean house. I just grew up, at Saturday morning, you gonna turn that music on clean. So I started cleaning at home. So as I clean, I'm learning products you should use, shouldn't use.
You're not mixing shit.
Yeah, I mix, bro. I almost passed out one. I done mixed bleach with Fabuloso one day. God, bro, I'm on at the house, walking there for a shake. But so as I did that, I learned what to clean with, what not to clean with. Then I learned, so I clean in the house. So my grandma asked me to clean her house. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just focusing on one thing now. So now I'm on cleaning. But in the midst of cleaning, somebody say, well, man, you mind? Can you clean my garage out and take it to the dump? So now I ain't just cleaning the house. I'm still cleaning one thing, but now I don't learn about hauling debris off. So now I create another revenue stream out of cleaning. Then somebody might say, man, you cleaning, but you know how to wax floors. So I really might didn't know how, but I learned it cleaning. You know what I'm saying? So if I focus on that one, next thing I'm cleaning, till I introduce somebody that got rental properties and I ask him about real estate. Now he want me to clean his rental property. Now I'm asking, man, how can I? So now I'm cleaning. So during the COVID, when they put all the when the COVID came out and everything shut down, we was number one. They called us to come disinfect everything. So we went from being here to now they calling us so I got a contract with all the Atrium Health in Charlotte during COVID. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that took another level. From that point on, at that point, I was able to buy my first property, real estate. All through cleaning. See, I cleaned and led to the real estate.
That growth.
So you focus on one thing good and just grind it. We may be talented at different things, but find that one. I found I was good at cleaning. You know what I mean? I could corner the market. And so I say just do one thing good. And from that one thing, everything got to start coming.
You see,
everything, bro.
Yeah, you see what he did?
I know Mikey. I know how smart Mikey is. Mikey's smart.
That's not even his gift. That was his talent that he developed.
Yeah.
So he still got a gift hidden in that he ain't even brought to
I'm starting to tap into the gift now. But it started with using your talent. Like you said, just do one thing good. One thing good. Just keep trying that. And whether you're good at it or not, just keep doing it. If you get consistent, man, consistency win championships.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you got, man, so many restaurants came out. People had good food. I mean, good food. Well, you got McDonald's, they get your order wrong, man. More line up in there every night.
Like
and that other business going out of business, you know?
Well, they say, Biscuitville be mad at Bojangles every morning.
Inside Biscuitville.
Biscuitville, y'all hanging on by Facebook. I don't know how you doing it, but you in there. Biscuitville every morning.
You know, man, I studied that when it first came.
Hey, bro, I need a little bit more of that done, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I studied Biscuitville when it first came.
Yeah.
Because what made me study it was the business.
Yeah.
I look at the business and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that I'm worried about the money and everything, but I know it's money in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, grass grow for free. You pay somebody to cut it.
I know that's right.
Money and everything.
Everything.
So we could take it on a hypothetical if you want to do that, or we could just keep it easy regular.
Yeah.
But yeah. Damn, I just lost it.
So man, y'all okay now? Take the cards off, man. Y'all gotta ask me some. Let's get some controversial questions going on there. I like let's get some controversy going there. I'm a controversy fan.
I ain't too controversial, man.
I guess so. Let me ask y'all. So I guess your take. You said earlier about your take on, I guess, religion or spirituality. I don't know. I would like to know your belief, like what you believe.
My take on it is, I'm more of a universal. Like everybody, like praise God and praise Jesus and stuff. Mm-hmm. My take is when I started doing things on my own, I realized that I was making it do it. I was doing it. When it comes to the prayer and all this right here, and they say prayer don't happen without action, I got to create the action for it to get done. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing it, but I don't take the sense of a God out the situation because I don't know how all this began. Mm. So I don't take that sense, even though I know God is just a title of it, so I call it universal. Oh. So I just took the middleman out of it. Yeah. I don't want no Jesus, no Buddha, no Allah. I don't want to talk to y'all. Mm-hmm. If I got a problem, I want to go to the problem solver. Yes. That is all. That's the only thing different for me. I took that middleman out of it. That's why when I studied the Egyptian tablets and the Ethiopian Bible, I studied even the original Bible. I studied all that because it come in study. But once you go through that and go to studying that, you realize I'm only studying the author, somebody that wrote this. So I'm taking their take on it. So me and you, if I was still in the discussion mode, I can tell you what I read and tell you where I got it from, but I'll never repeat it, how I read it or where I got it from. But I'm giving my take on it.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
That's why when I left the church and I went back to church to visit one time, and my pastor saw me, he asked me, I haven't saw you in a while, what you been doing? Mm-hmm. I told him what I was doing. He looked at me and told me, you're doing the right thing, congratulations. I knew right then and there it was more than meets the eye. Mm. So when you go to church, well, I was not saying I was a regular in church, but you learn the same thing. Year after year, you learn the same verses, same chapter. They just teach you at a different point of time. Mm. You know, when Easter comes, what you gonna learn. You know, when Christmas comes, what you gonna. It becomes systematic.
By the religious part of it, yeah.
The religious part becomes systematic. Mm-hmm. So now you got all that. Mm. When you get to the whole book and get to studying on your own, realize they left all this out, because Because a lot of people don't even know the colors of the characters in the Bible. A lot of them are black. Most of them are black. When you deal with it, I deal with the people that read the Bible. I'll be like, okay, you read the Bible, have you studied the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Egyptian, like things that where the Bible get its information from. I tell you, want to know Nino Brown. You study Nino Brown. I want to know Wesley Snipes. I just don't want to know the character. I want to know the person. That's and when I started looking at things like that, and like when I looked at KRS-One on teaching one time, he just kept saying, "Say Rockstar." Who hear you? You're speaking to yourself. So you can tell yourself, like you said, the mental health thing. Once you play yourself, you keep telling yourself, I'm crazy, you become crazy.
Yeah. Your mind will make it happen. Man.
So once you start believing in yourself in your mind and what's going on, that's who you become. And I became the person I am because I started growing on my own. Not saying I took the God aspect of it, because I got to give a praise to a higher level, because I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg. But we can have a discussion about what came first, the chicken or the egg. Now, your dialogue might be a little deeper and a little more understandable. Like, man, like, yeah, the chicken came before the egg. But it'd be a simple question, like, how the chicken came with the egg when he had to hatch from the egg. You know what I'm saying? Who had the chicken had the egg? We go back to the same
go
question.
That rabbit hole.
We'll go to the rabbit hole. Like when they ask me, like when I ask somebody, like, who is God or where is God? I mean, like, God is universe. That's what I say. Then they'll be like, some people actually think God is a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, if he was a person, what was he doing before he created Earth? Because the universe, outer space, is one black hole. So he was just bored. One day, he's like, I'm going to create. I'm going to create people. So then he decided to give us the second smallest planet to put us on, to make us the most intelligent people. I look at a lot of things, and when a lot of things come like that, I can't say that I ever had faith because I went to a church with somebody. Like, I didn't never go like, yes, I'm going to church Sunday.
You didn't. It wasn't self.
It wasn't self. It wasn't on me.
Because somebody else told you to go.
It was Sunday morning. My aunt like, you going to church, or my mama sent her to the country to go to church. It wasn't never like, yes, I'm ready to go to church. I got a cousin that they just ready to go to church.
They love it.
They love it. And then the same one that I don't say hate me, but they know I view things different. So I'm more a debatable type person.
Well, think about what me and you said when we was out there talking earlier. I said to you, when you go around the Christian people or believer people, you can't even be yourself because you don't want to offend the religion. I come around y'all guys, I can drink me a couple shots. You know what I'm saying? With no, I'm gonna do it in front of anybody because I'm like you. We might have had different paths, but the same concept. I did, like you said, I was trying to fit in the church. I was giving them everything. Like, y'all didn't kick me out. I told you that 3 times. So I was trying to fit in, and I'm like you, bro. I found, like you said, the first thing was the whitewashing. What happens is a lot of people, they have whitewashed the scriptures so that we don't even recognize it is an African book. We think it come from King James, where they translated, what I mean, and it's been noted that they left certain words out. You know what I mean? It's not no. So I say, well, Lord, how do I find what we call truth? I had to learn truth exists whether we believe it or not. It's still truth. Just because you don't believe it's truth. So God, I say, is absolute truth. What I mean is, because it exists, like, let's say a person right now, we move and talk and laughing, but what happened when we die? Why that body can't move and talk no more? We ain't ask ourselves that. The same body that's now moving, but when somebody die, that body can't even move no more. See what I'm saying? So what happened? I'm asking what y'all think. I don't know. We don't know for sure, but they got to let you know it's something bigger than us, than the physical body.
That's another thing that
Think about that. Why the body can't move when you die?
Because the body becomes nothing because the spirit is gone.
There you go. That's what I'm.
The spirit is gone. That's why I tell people.
That's the real person.
It was at one point in time in history and in life to where you can teleport. And I actually believe, like the same way I can touch you physically, I can touch you mentally and emotionally. Like you still can touch a person emotionally. I can say something now to hurt your feelings, to make you feel a certain way. That's me touching you emotionally.
Yep. Without even physical touch.
Not even physical touch.
Don't answer that text at 2:30 in the morning.
It's
I called you twice. Don't even read it.
You know you
touch you emotionally.
We tap on our we tap on our other senses. Like I said, like we in the club together. I can be seeing something about to go down, but you can tell by the expression of my face that I'm seeing something about to go down.
Yeah.
We teleport. We communicate without even talking.
Mm-hmm.
We communicate without even touching. Mm-hmm. At one point in time, it was easy access to do that.
Wow.
That's what I believe. At one point in time, with easy access, but our memories and we feed ourselves with so much unprocessed food, negativity, cloud our mind with so much things that we don't take the concept of doing it no more.
You desensitize.
Yeah, they broke that. They broke that from us.
So I agree with mental telepathy is like you said. One of the teachers I teach, you know what I mean? I'm probably the most unconventional Christian y'all ever meet. You know what I'm saying? Because I study every aspect of metaphysics. Mental telepathy meaning like, you know how you be like, I just thought of something and somebody call you, you like, man, I was just thinking about you. Well, it wasn't no coincidence.
You gonna live a long time.
You literally communicated with them and told them to call you. You don't know that, but they was teaching what you're about. I promise you, I just listened to a lesson on telepathy the other day. But now with media, we've been desensitized to let Google tell us, let AI, Chat GPT tell you. But you, ourself, you know, what I think they say, ourself, Lord and Master. That's one part of Islam I agree with. That's saying, I am a God. Like, I believe we are gods. You know what I mean? Like we are that higher power because of what you just said. How can we have the mind to do telepathy if we just a regular? Like we got to be something bigger than. So man, I mean, in a way, your path may be similar to mine because I believe in taking the middleman out too, bro.
There's another thing, right? I asked a Christian person this, like the basis of where is Jesus buried at? What's that mountain called? The Goro Mountains or something. Where he's supposed to be buried in Jerusalem. So right down the outside of Jerusalem. It's called the Goro Mountain.
I know what you're talking about.
Mountain,
you know what I'm talking about? Start with a G. But when I tell people this, when I told the person this, I was like, when you go to think about it now, where he buried it. If you Google that word on not just regular Google, you know what I'm saying, Black Law Dictionary, Googles and all this stuff, you Google that word come to, the meaning of that word comes to the land of skulls.
Golgotha.
Golgotha.
Yeah.
It's called the land of skulls. That's the meaning of that word. Mm-hmm. Now you take the meaning of that word, where Jesus was born, where he's buried at, it's the land of skulls. You got a skull, he got a skull, I got a skull. And your Christ is what they call the Christ. It sits right there at the top of your spine, where your left and your right hemisphere brain meet. That's what they call your Christ, your Christ. That's your Jesus, that's your God that controls everything that remotes to your body moving. So you take that word, the way they say he buried it, and you put it in the sense of they telling you that he's buried within your skull. You got to reach him. They tell you that Jesus is within, your God is within. You got to reach him. That's when when you go to study and listen, understanding, I quit reaching out.
And what you just said was powerful, bro. Like
I could dig it.
So what you saying, like I'm saying, so who placed that there? How did they get there?
See, that's what I'm saying.
You see what I mean? So that's where we go. You have to acknowledge the higher existence.
Shout out to all my Hebrews. I love Hebrews, man.
Shout out to all the Hebrews.
Shout out to the Hebrew.
Once you start getting a conversation like that, they put you in that loophole. They make you go back and start talking about.
Actually, this is a nice. Yeah,
I
like
you go
this.
to talk to a person like Mike is he's an Orthodox Christian, but he's a Christian.
Right.
So therefore, not saying you will be losing an argument or losing a debate, but then they like to take it back into the Bible. Then if we take it back to the Bible, then we go to speak about 3 to 4 conversations into the Bible. We talking about the Bible. Now
we got off the subject.
Yeah, we don't get off the subject. That's what I'm saying. A Hebrew would do you that.
Well, see, I took what you said and made it. It kind of made sense to me because
they won't do it, bro.
Because it said that and it almost like answer a mystery, like where he at, where he within you, and that. So when he died, if you look at it from the biblical perspective, it say he went everywhere to each individual. Is that he could be each individual in full operation at one time. And to me, what you call when you anatomically, you made it make sense. Everything you said, like it's talking about how your heart, like there are so many things in our body, like there was like a Christ symbolism type thing. So I totally agree with that, bro. Like I said, now I do believe that Jesus Christ is the way that he walked, died, and everything. I agree with that. I believe that. What I'm saying is, what we've been taught is more too. You got to go find your own path.
Yeah,
you got to find, because like my teacher said, whether you call it Jesus or whoever, whatever you call it, still a higher existence. It's just whatever title you want to give. I choose Christ. I choose to call it that, walk with it, believe, only because of my experiences. I can't expect nobody else to believe like I believe because their experience may be different. One thing, my biggest thing I learned at 46, not to judge nobody, what they believe in. Well, now I go back and forth for arguing when you attack my belief. Now, if you notice me on Facebook, I don't go looking for arguments. If I say something and somebody comes say something to me, now I'm gonna stand on mine. Now you're in my arena, but I never go into your arena and fight you. I'll be a fool.
I stay out of it.
That's what I'm saying. Why you come to my arena? You come on my porch. Let's play. Let's dance a little bit now, cause I'm gonna stand on mine, and you ain't gonna take me off.
You would have caught about 3-4 years ago. Now when I was at your height. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a big dog. I know this shit.
You ready to go test your gangster? Yeah.
A loaded clip. You got a loaded clip.
I realized, damn, bro, even though you take it as a direction, because I tell you, at any time I can be a student, but the teacher not there, I feel like I'm prepared to teach a class.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that. I was like, damn, you're not using your knowledge as in a teaching tool or even an understanding tool. You use your knowledge as to degrade somebody else because they have lesser knowledge than you.
Boy, that's powerful. That,
you know what I'm saying? When I started looking at it like that right there, I'm not finna, like you say, you got your path, I got mine. I'm not finna argue with you on your path or none of that.
You know what happens when people argue?
I get angry at them for.
Do you know what happens when people argue?
What happens?
Their brains cut off.
They ain't even thinking no more. They're blacked out.
Their brains cut off.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Now, hold on. Let me say this. Not to cut y'all.
Go ahead.
When two people argue, their brains cut off.
You ain't lying, bro. That's why.
Their brains cut off. If you look at two people arguing, they say the dumbest.
Ain't nobody thinking no more. Even in a relationship,
they say the dumbest shit in the world.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Hold on, let me finish. And they only, when the brain cuts off, it goes two places: feelings or violence. It don't take a thought to swing. It don't take a thought. You ain't shit.
Bam.
You ain't got to think about that. Your brain turned on because you angry. So you was right what you said about being angry.
That's your thing.
When you wasting time, because you educated, you know what you talking about. He educated, he know what he talking about. So why waste your time arguing?
Man, that's what I was saying. Like what you're saying is, you could say something right. They ain't got nothing to do with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I ain't never called nobody out. But you can say something. And I always tell somebody, if a person want to take the time and come and attack you, it was already something there. They just using that as an opportunity.
You struggling there.
You see what I'm saying? So now I'm saying people, if I put something about, let's say in politics, whatever, and now you start to attack that person's character, start calling you an idiot.
Right.
You ain't.
So
bro, that crowd now, like what? So now you might you've been wanting to call me this.
That's how you really feel about it.
So now it took me to say this to bring it out. I'm glad I said it. Now, goddamn.
You gotta have
I ain't working with that person no more. You know what I'm saying? Because now you done told me I done gave you loyalty, but you let something I said offend you so that you came out to attack my character. But dude, the crazy thing about me, y'all, they expect me to. A person think they'll come and attack me and expect me because I'm a believer to say, yeah, bro, I forgive you. I'm gonna help you out. No, bro. I mean, nah, dog. But that's what they expect of me, y'all. I just want y'all to know what they expect of me. They expect you don't supposed to act like that because you the Christian. You don't supposed to come back and say nothing. A man gonna come at my character. I'm a man before I'm anything. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's a law.
I don't attack nobody's character. I'll say my opinion without attacking.
It's a law about what you're talking about. Yeah. It's a law. You know what it's called? Self-defense. That's a law.
Man,
if you can prove self-defense, you ain't committed a crime.
Well, it's
so if somebody, crazy. Even though you walk in faith, right? You Christian, you whatever, you know, all that good stuff, great stuff. If somebody attacks you, you have the right by law, 10 Commandments of self-defense.
Even verbal self-defense.
It doesn't say that self-defense is blocked by race. Self-defense is blocked by religion. It don't say that. Self-defense, the definition in the law states, self-defense is the defense of oneself.
That's it.
It don't say that you're a Christian or a Hebrew, that you can't self-defend. The Palestinians go at it, they've been going at it 1,000 years. But what is it, the Palestinians and the Christians? Or whoever overseas? But you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, you know, I ain't as polished as y'all, but y'all get the point.
Oh, yeah.
You always have the right to self-defend.
Yes, sir.
Always.
It's
like that dog on the chain. You come within that chain, he got
to bite you. Yeah.
That's why you're on the chain. Yeah. So
don't go in the middle with that dog, bro. Yeah. That dog must have bit you, bro. You been talking about that dog, man.
And well, I'm just saying it's something familiar that everybody can agree
I've been messing with you,
you know. But for somebody to like you said, assume that hey, because he walking in faith, he's a Christian, he ain't supposed to do this, he ain't supposed to do that.
Bro, I don't want, man. The crazy thing about that, I don't want people to Christ doing things I wasn't supposed to do. Every time I stepped out the box.
That's how you got that.
That's what I'm saying. Like one time, I didn't want to go out one night, man. We just said, let's go out the house tonight. And a brother that went to the same church with me, he saw me. He ended up coming back to church the next Sunday because him and his wife were going through it. But because he saw me out, he's like, man, ain't no Christians can come out. Yeah. I said, bro, what are they teaching us over here? Like, that when I first got into it, that's why I started looking into it. Like, dang, you can't do nothing as a Christian. Why would I want to be something where I can't do nothing when I was out here and able to do everything? You know what I mean? So that's when I started on this journey to try to find what we're talking about. Self-righteous. Like, I can't even judge nobody for doing anything wrong. Because how can I say it's wrong? Like, over here, if a person tried to marry a 14-year-old girl, we're gonna look down on that. Like, well, if you go over to other countries, they getting married at 10.
It's law.
If biblical is accuracy, the Virgin Mary was 14 years old when she had the baby. In what society would we look at as right? You see what I'm saying? In our society, you have a baby at 14. Well, you tell all the Christians that's how the Savior came. If that's what we believe, what we're reading, well, the Savior came from a 14-year-old virgin girl that wasn't married. In the sense of what they call married, because married over there meaning when you consummate have sex. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She was a virgin, so she technically wasn't married.
That was what I was about to hit on.
See how we get out, we don't understand a lot of terminology. We take it from the East Because I study East. The reason why I'm a little unorthodox, I study Eastern traditional Chinese medicine. I believe in chakras. I understand all those things. Ebb and flow, your body, how your body have pressure point. Like this is physical, like scientific facts that kind of people think religion, but it's but in Christian, they put us in a little box. They put us in a little box, and you step outside that little box. I call outside that box enlightenment. Because if as long as you're in that box, you ain't learning nothing. You just going by their rituals, and if you get out of line, shh.
And what can't you also say that's like being in the garden? Once you get that on that tree of knowledge, you being in light, so now they don't need you around.
That's the tree of knowledge, man. That's like I say
that again.
Like they say
in the garden.
In the Garden of Eden.
Out the Garden of Eden for eating off. They don't even say an apple, but people say
eat a fruit from the tree of life versus tree of knowledge. Yeah.
They got kicked out for eating off the tree. So now you, like Mike say, once you go there and enlighten yourself and understand that there's something more going on, we'll need you around more. You know what I'm saying? Because you think you're being in the program.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying that in the concept of that's why they got kicked out the garden, because now you don't eat from the forbidden fruit tree.
Because
you're able to grow now.
Because a lot of this is how a program works. A system / program. They're very similar.
It's like
very similar. Same. I'll just say similar for the sake lack of debate, but they roll off the same. Look at a prison. Your ass up at this time. You eat at this time. You go to break, lunch, all that at the same time, and we're gonna count you 3 times a day at the same time every day. If you're here for a year, same thing. You're here for 20 years, same thing. You're here for 30, because systematic is easier to control the masses.
At prison, at school, and at work.
School and work has the same schedule.
6-7 million people get up every morning to hit the highway at the same time.
My old girl get up when the kids get up.
Boy,
they go to school.
She go to work.
Look, my old girl do the same thing. She got the school schedule.
I was just thinking about that the other day, man. They call it the rat race. That's what we call it. When the lights come on, all the flee. So why do y'all think people be so loyal to that type of stuff? Why do you think they be so loyal to the routine that ain't successful?
Mental health.
And it's do every day.
Okay, 30, you go first. You go first.
It's a mental thing.
Elaborate on. I'm gonna turn it to the host now. Elaborate on.
You become part of the program. You become part of the system. Once you become part of the system and take the level of steps that they giving you, and you become content with what they giving you, you become part of it. So you don't even look to bigger yourself. You don't look to be outside the box. You don't look for none of that, because you used to being part of the system. And it ain't just you. You saw your mama go through that system. You saw her mama go through that system. You saw her mama go through that system. That's one for the had a great grandma. And now you teach your kid the same system. It becomes systematic. It's like once it becomes systematic and become part of the plan, like, okay, y'all just want to go to school. Y'all just want to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Teaching the kids the same thing in school. You learn the same thing at work. I tell people all the time, it's a waste of time. A kid gonna learn to walk, talk, stand, and work, do everything they need to do anyway without a school. Now, if you don't teach them within that system, they don't know enough. But if you, like my man right here, man, he didn't graduate. That don't mean that he don't know enough. Don't mean that he know less than we know. That's why he didn't go systematically and graduate. It's a system thing.
And I believe some of the wealthiest men in the world, like Henry Ford,
he made the fucking
don't even never finish school.
And don't you know
that's crazy?
That's the system that we live by. Yeah. Henry Ford made this system. He made this.
The assembly line. Yeah, he made that assembly.
No, I'm talking about the work system.
Yeah, I know.
He made the whole 8-hour work system to where you come to work, they go. That's Henry Ford's system.
He claimed. Now, stop me if y'all think I'm wrong, or no, I'm wrong. He didn't make the assembly line.
Oh, he made the assembly line. He ain't make the car.
Hold on. He didn't make it. when you look at, you can go all the way back to the oldest picture of somebody of a cotton field, right? Right? How did they pick cotton? How did they line up? How did they line up? What was the order?
You're right.
Go deeper than that. When they made the pyramid, how they lined, how they passed the bricks. I mean,
who you think was last?
Who was last?
Who was last?
Who you think? You ever seen people picking cotton?
The kid was last.
Yeah, because they picked up everything their parents dropped. Yeah. That was the first assembly line, a cotton field. Henry Ford seen it,
and
he stole it.
He saw it working.
The kid go last. Oh, they just playing. You can't put them first because they're going to mess everything up and slow down the line. You put them at the end. Pick that up right there. I just dropped.
That's it. It become a system.
And what I'm saying is
that's the first assembly line.
Nobody ever break the. Nobody ever break the system, bro. They just keep following in line.
Hold on. Look at how deep that is. People would think first thing they mind tell them, kids go first. No, the kid gonna slow down the line. You put the kid at the end. What do kids do? They pick up everything off the ground, pick that cotton up, and put it in that bag, leave them at the back. They go from the tallest to the shortest to the kid. That's the first assembly line.
Dang.
That's the first assembly line. You'll never see the kids in the front. The little babies, the ones that's falling down and all that. Hey, when you fall down, pick that cotton up when you get up. Put it in the bag.
Wow. Man, you saying it physical, but that's how it is symbolic, man. They picking up everything parallel.
Henry Ford just claimed it.
I mean, even before slavery, we was in a line. That was an assembly line.
It's always a line. First thing they teach you in school.
How
to stand in the line and put your hand behind your side.
So that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like the goal is get out of the ones that get out of line and want to create change.
I would say this. You have to have a system.
Yeah, you gotta have.
For some people, like I got some homeboys now, man. Shit, man, he do his 8 hours, 40 hours, man, straight. He ain't worrying about a brand new car, none of that. He just, man, he cool. Cool,
you know why?
That's enough for what he want to do with him and his family.
You know why you think that we gotta have a system?
What
part of being?
I would say the reason why I say that is because I look at the reality that some people just cool on being cool. They ain't worried about being no millionaire, trillionaire, gazillionaire. Hell no, man, do what's for he done for the week. Overtime, give it to the new guy. I mean, but you know,
even with a person like that that's content for what they got going on, you still gonna be content what you got going on without being part of the system.
I fully agree with what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, I'll say it again, man, it's hard to bet your ass and get big.
Well, that David be here was a one.
Hard, boy.
I don't know what them things
Hey, you look at my back, it's scarred though. I've been hit. You see what happens when you and it'll hit him too. Goddamn, I can see that. Yeah.
That got me too, guys.
Some people, let me land the plane. Some people can't handle it. Some people can't handle it falling on your face. Gotta pick your teeth off the ground, put them back in your mouth, and get back up. Some people can't. They can't handle it. So that system fits what they're doing. Because over here, she's treacherous, man.
they allow this.
Now, finish what you. I understand. I agree with what you're saying too.
We part of the system too. Like I say, never phone call. We part of the system too. But we also understand what we from the outside looking in, you see what the system doing. Some people don't even want to be on the outside looking in to understand.
They're just content with being in the system. They don't even know it's something to be. They don't even know it's a system to be. You know, there's three types of people in the world. People don't know what's happening. People talk about what happened, and people that make stuff happen because everybody that bucked the current system created something new. You know what I'm trying to say? Like now it's the creative workspace. They done got out the assembly line because they realized that wasn't working. So now you go to a company, they're going to have a foosball table over there, a little break room. So now they know to get people to stay in there. You got to entertain them.
They got a day
because
camp.
Now the assembly line system is nobody buying into that no more.
A lot of these jobs come with a day camp.
Even System 9, even if you can create a System 9, they can start winning. They'll take over and put it into their narrative to where it wins to make you want to do it no more. Now they'll make it part of your plan. Now you got to do it. And that's part of. I say that because there's another thing that people don't understand about. When you say you're a black Republican, they don't understand the Republican Party was once our system. They saw
it was ours first,
bro. It wasn't even no political.
It was ours
first. The Republic means I did some study. The Republic means to be truly power, a system truly owned and powered by individuals. You get what I'm saying? Then somebody out of them individuals represent them. Democracy is total opposite. Democracy is you just pick somebody and then they come tell you, what to do. So we were Republican in the sense of we had our own. And so what I like to glad you said this, when we talk about slavery and stuff, that's just one, maybe 2 or 3% of our people that came over here slaves. Everybody didn't come over on the ship. Some of them didn't come over. Some was already here. I mean, so we focus on what happened in the South, and they make that who we are. You see what I'm trying to say? They try to say we come from slavery, but man, let's talk about everywhere else in the United States outside of the South where we were thriving in the 1800s. I mean, they came down to free some of the brothers, like Frederick Douglass, they were free. They was wondering, like, bro, you a what? So Harriet Tubman, what did Harriet Tubman say? She said, I freed thousands of slaves. I could have freed thousands more if they knew they were slaves. Like you said, some of them just don't even know something going on, but bro, I think a system, like you said, anything that kind of control people. System that means control. That's what it's designed to do.
A system.
It's designed to control. Yeah. But like you said, stuff can operate outside that system. That's called nature.
It operates out.
Yeah. Nature got a system of how it's built, but it's no order. It can do what it want to do.
It's seasonal.
It's going by natural. It's run by natural instinct.
And you look up. That's the root word of government.
System.
The government is to control your mind.
System, man. Systematic.
So that's why I say, man, we have to really learn how to operate in our own arena.
We gotta learn operate in our own arena and understand the difference between the strong man and the human.
I can dig it.
Because we operate in a system up under the strong man. We gotta show them that we the human. You know what I'm saying? They got us following in order. And even though it may, like the Martin Luther Kings and the Malcolm X's, they know if they cut the head off, the body will die. So
that's a true statement.
Man, that's powerful, bro.
They did the same thing. But people don't even realize what they did to Muhammad Ali. They didn't kill him; they took his horse. Now you can't speak to the people. We ain't got to kill everybody no more. We can take your voice now.
More than a skin a cat.
Oh yeah, they started understanding that because that's like I was telling you, like I was telling people like I was telling y'all last on Wednesday night when we got out there. When people, I was like, you got to understand with us, for the original people in the slaves, we can never get slave representatives because we're not slaves. If they were to get a slave representative to everybody, it'll only be 100,000 to 200,000 people that'll get it. Everybody else was already here. You're not a slave.
When you come on a boat,
you're a prisoner of war. So there's a whole nother title of what you fall up on. So they feed everybody slave.
Bro, that's the narrative I hate, bro.
So people are trying to fight for that right there. Don't understand it, bro. That's why if it was that simple, you was a slave. A slave can be controlled. That man can kill you. You can do whatever you want to do. You will not be punished. They can't do that with normal people because of the 8th and the 13th Amendment. You are somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they even got us fighting to keep slavery in the museums. I'm like, Well, I mean, you know, because they want us to identify as slaves. Now we're getting into the heart of what I'm doing right now. Because I kind of took a shift in my ministry from straight Jesus to now I just start talking about slavery and politics. The reason why, because it's time to create free. You just said a real man. A real man don't have to follow no system. Like he'll follow his own. A real person create his own system. It's still a system, but you create your own rules, your own boundaries, and you still can be successful. Operate outside of what they told us. They tell you work 30 years, retire, stay in one house, pay your house off, right? But if you go into the real estate world, they laugh at people that stay in one house for 30 years.
And they never pay a house off.
They never pay a house off. Why? When you pay that one off, you're gonna owe the taxes. You can pay your house off, don't pay your taxes, get what they can come do.
Take it out.
Now I'm talking about gonna work hard.
You gave up everything.
Had heart attacks, strokes to work, and you didn't pay your tax, and they come take it. So you really never own the house.
You don't.
But when you say the system, the original system of man, it relies on these words right here: trust. It's love, trust, integrity, moral, loyalty, respect.
That's the system.
That's the system. As long as you respect the next man, value what he thinks. Don't cut nobody out. Don't underestimate nobody. Don't unman nobody. That's a system that you live upon to live next to one another. I can't tell you a system I tell you when to sleep, when to get up, when to pay your bill, when not to pay your bill. I'm being controlled.
Whoo!
I don't want to live on a patrol.
It's amazing.
Now, the system, we can live in a system to where you, my neighbor, there's an understanding that Mike go to sleep at 8 o'clock. Yeah, so why the fuck I'm playing music loud?
Well, that's called within reason.
That's the system.
That's what he's talking about. That's the system.
I know.
And man, I'm listening to you, bro, and a lot of stuff you saying, bro, is really or said or some type of way in the scriptures.
Oh yeah.
Where love is, they said there is no law. Where love is, there's no control. Where love is, there's no limits to your life. Like somebody can say, well, bro, all you can do is just talk to people here, and that's it. That's control. But in your system, you can go all anywhere in the world, talk to as many people. You can grow as high as no place you got to stop at. You can keep going, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I love what you said. Now, say that to me, and I'm gonna answer that how I answer that when people talk to me in that manner.
Which one?
When you say that somebody will tell you about your limit.
Yeah, somebody try to put limits on you.
Just because you limit yourself, you won't limit me. You're not finna, that's how I handle situations like that.
But they'll try to do it, but they'll try to put enforce their limits on you.
But that goes back to the system. Why that nigga on that nag? You worry about him on the horse and you digging the damn hole.
That man on the horse. First of all, you might want to ask how he get to that point.
Systematic behavior. The penitentiary is what? System.
That's the red and the black is in the job.
Penitentiary system.
They don't fight till you shake it up.
IRS tax revenue system.
What you mad at? Are you mad at the ants in the job? Or you mad because they shook? What I tell you, what I'm mad at? Yeah. I'm mad at the motherfucker that put me in the job.
Yeah.
They forgot about him.
They got me fighting over this motherfucker that shook you. They got us going at each other the whole time. The motherfucker that put us in there.
Yeah. Because
to be controlled to get shook.
Because the system understands that anger cuts your brain off.
That's why I tell you.
Man, I ain't never thought. When you said that, it make a whole lot of sense. When you get angry, you what they call black out. You see red.
You don't think.
Man, you ain't think about nothing. Bro.
All you do is hurt the person you love when you're angry.
Wow. That's powerful, bro.
Yeah. Think about that.
That's powerful.
That's real, man.
Think about that.
Yeah,
when you angry, you lose the ability to think.
You ain't even thinking no more. You said you stopped thinking. That emotion got more people in prison and in the graveyard than anything else.
Now once you stop thinking, what do you have left? Pain and insult.
Then this is the quote of the day. A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about but the thoughts.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
And you waste all your time thinking. You know, I told Sherelle Wright.
I remember that. Shout out Sherelle.
Sherelle. If you spend all your
See,
time.
that's a realtor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we done had some heavy hitters now.
Thinking. You know, putting a plan to what you're thinking about. You only got to thinking. You're going to sit back or think of everything you done thought.
No action behind. They ain't did nothing.
Well.
And then I say that because, like, in dealing with the Holy Trinity and all, it's 3 levels to everything. I say what you thought and what you think is never what you speak. You know what I'm saying? I look at life like that because in some things, like you say, around the Christian folks, you can't never be yourself. Even though you thinking this or you thought that, you will never speak or never act it out. That's a Holy Trinity I live by too. Even though some people that I be around or conduct business with, I be wanting to say something, but I know it ain't the right time and the right place. Even though the person that'll say anything anywhere, even I got a limit on the things that I say to people. So what I think and what I thought and what I speak will never be the same.
Yeah, within reason, because we all live within reason.
So that's the.
But go back to that system you just said, the trust system. You're doing that because the trust system, not because of the
that's
integrity,
moral type system.
Yeah, you go, bro. And but that's what I'm saying. That's if we live off them principles, man, people won't do the stuff they do to each other. It'll be a different world.
Well, it is a different world. Every place ain't the ghetto.
Every place ain't the ghetto. Yeah.
So it is.
They got one, boy. Every place got one.
You go some places, man. People got 90 antique cars in the climate control garage. They're not living how some of us have lived or live now.
We make it get a little good around this motherfucker.
Hey, bro,
but I was addressing what you said. You know, as far as like, some people.
Man, we was over. Speaking out here, we was in the motherland, and over there, bro.
For those who don't know, could you let them know? Yeah,
Mother's Africa, but over there, it ain't no, bro. Is I got to get up today to go out here and sell these whatever I'm selling. And I got to sell it. It ain't no, well, I come back tomorrow, I go get my unemployment. Because I got to sell it to live. Every African that's not wealthy has to work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, and the day they lay out, somebody else gonna take their job. That's what I just said, bro. Not 6 days a week, 7 days a week. When we got over there, the guy, he was our tour guide. He was everything to us. I didn't know, like, what's your say? We were over in Kenya and Zanzibar.
Whatever you needed, he did everything.
The East Coast. Like Africa.
So it'll be like the East Coast, they'll be like the front part, the West Coast to us.
Yeah.
So then I'll ask you that because, and again, in the studies and teachings, they teach us that that's the Ivory Coast, that's the coast that we come from. But if you ever think about it, to the way that they live and how they live in, they were reversed. That's the coast that we were sent to.
Yeah, because
that's why the cultural standards not built up like the rest of the part of Africa, to where that's where the huts and the mounds and stuff come from. Over here, we the best mound builders and hut builders ever.
Yeah, that's rough, but I promise y'all.
They tell us that we come from the Ivory Coast, but in your studies and teaching, you'll learn that it was more natives sent out than Africans were shipped in.
Man, I've been thought that, bro. I mean, before that, without even knowing that. That's
I heard something about that before.
That's why I say when people visit, again, I'm hit on the motherland part too. The motherland part of Africa, a lot of people only visit the Ivory Coast, so you're getting the Ghanaians and all this right there. You're getting it right there. When you go into the Zimbabwe's and the Ethiopians, the Egypts and the Sudan. You see a whole. You see.
Polo.
You seeing what we seeing over here. You seeing life. So it sit down and make you think. Okay, the people that they sit there on the Ivory Coast, they not getting the support, the resources, and everything to survive. So that's why they got to live and do the treacherous thing that they do to survive. Because the DNA that we have here is the same DNA they got there. That's why they look at you in a different light, because they know that you are that true person that you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I agree with, like, we got a lot of us, we don't understand that indigenous people, they don't, I mean, everybody look like that, right? We got a lot of us, like you say, bro, we're here. We never came from nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like they've sold a lot of narratives to us, man, River, to kind of keep us divided, man. That's called divide and conquer, not knowing who you truly are.
They don't understand the way the world is going to be to where you can find out a lot of information.
Think about that, man.
And hold on,
go ahead.
When you hit the motherland concept of it, right? If you take the mother, we call Africa the motherland. Africa is the true country that's, they say, rooted to earth. Like it can't move, it's rooted to earth. Like it got a root to it. Everything else above float, everything floats around. But you look at that whole concept, and you take that and you got to look at the flourish of life, and everything that comes with life. All that is found then from the top of North America to the bottom of South America, the Americas. From the floor to the water, from all the fruits, to all the vegetables, to the cotton, the corn, the potatoes, to the well, everything was rooted here and then exported out. So everything rooted here, 80% of your fresh water here. So everything rooted here, and you just think about it, how can Africa be the motherland? They only got 3% of fresh water, and that's in 3 lakes. I mean, but then you also got to understand when you're reading and studying, you're going by authors teaching.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever wrote that book, that's his teaching. So you got to go, you're going by his understanding. You're going by, I'm delivering a message that I read from him.
Which is subject to his interpretation.
Yeah.
So I guess I asked, every book we read, somebody wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you find out your own without? I'm just asking. How do you guys think you find your own without reading somebody else's studies?
Same thing.
Your concept. In this concept, in my concept,
mm-hmm.
I don't put them at one. Like I say, you can build a car, you can build a house. I can paint. We put everybody concept together in one. We come with our truth. Now you got somewhere to stay, you got somewhere to drive, the color you want. You got
everybody walking their own lane.
Like you said the other day when I was talking about the kids, you said I don't live by that barter system.
Yeah,
that's the system of life. You know, the barter system is the system of life,
aka community.
So that's what I take out of it is if you think something, I don't never think when nobody thinking is wrong because I want everybody to think.
There you go.
I want everybody to think. If I read a book, you read a book, I want us to come up with a different solution.
We're gonna come up, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I read it to you and tell you what I'm thinking of, you're gonna tell David what I told you, what I'm thinking of. You know what I'm saying? It's no different. I want everybody to come up with something different. When I ain't looking for a solution because there's no problem. Yeah. That's how I think.
One of my cousins called me today, and I played a big part in raising them. Even though, like, some of my cousins, in my family, I'm an uncle. Some of them might be older. I'm still an uncle. For whatever reason. So anyway, one of my cousin's birthday, shout out to Yip, birthday Tuesday, anyway. Brother, so he was like,
yes, sir.
He said, hey, man, I just want to say thank you. I said, thank you for what? He said, man, you never misused us. You always wanted us to think for ourselves.
Amen. That's it.
And be who we are.
Man, that's it. That's my whole.
And you know what I told him?
That's crazy. That's what
I told him?
Want people to do.
First, I told him thank you because he understands it now. And I say, listen, if I think and do everything for you, right? What if something happened and I can't think and do for myself? What y'all gonna do? Just stand there and wait on me and I ain't never gonna come?
Man, that's what my older daughter was trying to tell me today.
Same thing what you said.
My youngest
I
daughter.
want you to be able to do what you do.
We do that to our younger daughter. Like we kind of make stuff easy for her without making her go out and learn, like trying to figure out
Sometimes we do
babysitters
that
out, you know,
as parents, we do
but
that.
So I struggle with allowing her to do it. But what you just said, what if I'm not there? What if something happened to me? Yeah. And I done enable her this whole life, and she ain't gonna know how to do nothing because I never allow her to make her own decision, make her own action, make her own mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I try to control. Because of my trauma, I be trying to control them. Like,
oh yeah.
I lost a son, so I'm trying to overprotect.
That's self trauma.
You see what I'm saying? Now I'm putting my self trauma out on them.
So
they brought that to light today, and I had to like humble myself and say, man, you know, my daughter was right. I gotta let my younger daughter make her mistakes. You know, I can't just rescue her all the time.
Here come that R word again. Within reason.
Within reason.
Now, I can't let you make that mistake.
That's what I be
trying to times.
Yeah.
I might have to pull you within reason.
That's what I'm struggling with.
Yeah, I struggle with that too.
Yeah.
Same thing with you. Hey, don't let them do that. Hey. Damn it. You smoking weed, you drinking, and you ain't got no seatbelt before you stop that goddamn car.
Something got to happen.
But what I'm saying is, within reason, it's gonna.
They ain't gonna say stop drinking. Put that seatbelt on you drinking and driving.
And I had to use that for an example. Yeah, they wouldn't do that in front of me because I probably flatten all the tires.
You could.
I probably would, because I already know that
you gonna buy the motor.
That ain't not shit. I can't buy them another life. That ain't gonna happen.
Because
if you doing it like that, it's only a matter of time for you crash.
But just for the preacher, Mike.
The hope dealer.
Well, I'm gonna take a sip before we go that in.
It's a very simple question.
Come on with it.
Like I say, like for me, I'm a speaker. I say as a non-believer, person, like say like at the end of my days, if God is a forgiving God and all loving God and an all knowing God, why would the concept of me not believing in dying? Why would my concept be that they say I'm going to hell? If I'm speaking. I'm speaking from the all-knowing, all-forgiving God. If he already know that he birthed a non-believer, why would I be punished at the end for not believing?
Boy, that's a good question, because, and that's, the preacher might can give some good answers, bro. So that's a big debate I had with the church. The church spent the whole time training us that you got to do this. You got to be a good person. If you don't, God gonna punish you. But when I've been reading, and I'm going to read this because it kind of answers your question. I don't believe that I believe if you've been chosen to be in God's family, he can't punish. Like, you're not, like, his job ain't to come punish you for something he's supposedly died for. If Jesus died for our sins, right? You know what they say? He died for our sins. So why would he turn around and punish you for something he died for and forgave you for? You see, it don't make sense. That's like, so I'm going to read this real quick.
Before you read that,
Go ahead.
Before you read that, in the sense of he came back and died for our sins. So in the Old Testament, so I like the old God. You know what I'm saying? I like that murder, kill God. I like that God. In the Old Testament, why did he flood the earth to get rid of, quote unquote, the bad people, the non-believers? Then in the New Testament, he sent Jesus back to do the same thing all over again.
So the word we said earlier, community, or I'm going to say family. This say you born into the crowd. No, it's nothing you can do to stop you from being who you in the family. You can denounce your family. You can go to the courthouse, change your last name. No matter what, you was born into your family. You didn't choose the family. You didn't have a say-so what family you like. I want to go to this family. You were born into your family. So I'm saying a lot of people struggle with this word called predestination. So I'm going to read this. It says, this is Ephesians chapter 1, verse 4. According as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto children by Jesus Christ, to the adoption of children by Jesus Christ to himself, according to the pleasure of his will. So I'm saying, this is what I believe. I believe I'm born into the family of Christ. It's nothing I can do to lose being in that family. Just like nothing I can do to change what family I was born. Nothing I can do. You can commit crime, you go to jail. At the end of the day, you still in the family.
Change the fingerprint.
Still a person. You still in the same family. So I'm saying to y'all, everybody, Jesus ain't coming back to punish people that believe, he came to claim his family. Now, somebody outside your family, right? Say if you got a cookout and everybody family, but other stranger come up and start acting crazy. We're gonna defend who? Our family. We ain't gonna punish our family. We're gonna defend that stranger. So that's what I think. I think, for one, I don't think Jesus coming to punish those that believe. I think he coming to claim his family. And with Noah, that was his family. That what he said. I'm gonna make up my family with you. And Abraham, I'm gonna create a great nation with you. I'm gonna build a great nation. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know all the answers to the Bible and stuff. But I just think.
But see, you do know all the answers. So it ain't no wrong answer. It's your answer.
It's my what I perceive. So I believe that God has chosen. I don't know how it works in the grand scheme, but just like how you do you choose a basketball team.
Yeah.
You want to be like everybody, but you see the best players. I'm thinking that, but I want to win.
Yeah.
So I think with us, man, God really want us to win. So I don't think he come to just punish people, do this, but I think when he died for your sins, forgave your sins, why would he come back and judge you for something that he died and forgave you for? To me, it don't make sense. So that what made me start thinking about how churches focus on sin. What you did wrong, the 10 Commandments, we call them the 10 Commandments, and make you base your life off them. Man, we break them every day. Think about it, man. You break it. It say don't covet. Covet means just the desire what somebody else has. Well, if I see a commercial and they driving that Benz, I want one of them. Now, that don't seem like a sin, but that's coveting. You know what I mean? So we all guilty of something. So how can we be punished for something we all guilty? Now, do I believe people going to heaven or hell? I was told to believe, but I can't 100% tell you there's a heaven or hell. I can, by faith, can say, I believe there's a heaven. In my faith, I believe. But nobody here on earth can absolute 100% say, this is where you're going to go. I can't determine that. I can't tell nobody that. I used to judge people a lot, man, being real. This year, that's what I was trying to say earlier. This year, I learned how not to judge nobody. I don't know what, even with you, I don't know what your end going to be at the end. I can't say.
I tell my brother that. Right?
I can't judge nobody, bro.
I say, because we had a conversation one time. He a firm believer.
Yeah.
But he about he unorthodox believer too. He know about the color creation and all that. So he got all that down. I told him proud of him because you're going somewhere. But I was like, now at the end of my days, at the end of your days, I ain't gonna be able to tell you that I was right, or you be to tell me that I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? At the end of your day, if it is a Jesus there at the end of your day, you're gonna go with him. At the end of my day, if it is a Jesus there and I'm what they call a non-believer, what are you gonna do with me? I can't go to hell. Well, that's just like giving the devil more angels. The devil's not gonna punish me for being like him.
That's deep, bro.
Like if everybody that's non-believer being bad, if all of us going to hell to be with the devil, who is the father of us, the non-believer, the one being bad, what the hell are they gonna punish us for? So you mean to tell me that God gonna strip him, the devil army, to go at war with him again in another lifetime? And then that also saying then the devil might just be strong as God.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The whole.
So in my real understanding, just metaphorically speaking, they just egos.
Yeah, kind of. And in a sense, that's like I said. None of us know 100% like you just said. So I guess my question I would pose to you: what if Jesus somehow revealed Himself to you in a divine way? Let's say you sitting here one night and some came and He say, "I'm Jesus." You know what I'm saying? And now you see something different.
Damn, that's good.
Now you be like, hold on, everything I heard about now, I done met the real, because that what happened to me. Yeah. So I ain't really, I ain't really come on here to like be religious, but what happened to me when I was a kid, I heard the voice of Jesus. Like I really heard it. So from that, like, man, this dude, like this for real. Like this ain't no more game. Like this ain't what I was told. Now, do I stay perfect? No, I went to the dope guy. I went back out in the streets.
But you heard what
but
you
I
heard.
know I heard and seen what I seen, bro. And that's the craziest thing. You know, I told the story a lot of times. Like we was younger, you know, this voice was speaking through my uncle, and he said my name is Jesus, bro. I believe off of that. That's what my whole faith stand, because without that moment, I done suffered so much stuff to make me say it can't be no. You know what I'm saying? Why would God allow somebody that's preaching to go through all this stuff? I'm preaching the word, but I'm losing my son. I'm preaching the word, I'm losing all my jobs. You know what I'm saying? But this boy over here, he thriving. I mean, for what we call thriving. So that one experience, bro, shaped my whole faith, because I wouldn't know if it was real. But I could tell you, just friend to friend, I heard the voice say his name was Jesus. Now, I went to a pastor, and this is crazy. I went to a pastor, not a regular, and told him that story. He said, I was crazy. Said, no way Jesus could have spoken. I said, bro, how you gonna tell me I ain't seen what I saw? You know, I wasn't asleep. So because he didn't accept that, don't mean it wasn't true. It wasn't true. So all I'm saying to you as friends, I can say, bro, I know Jesus exists. However you take that and run with it, I'm saying, bro, I heard the man, I seen, you know what I'm saying? I know he read, I saw it, you know. Now, somebody can say, well, from that, I can't tell you where to take that. You know, I can't force you to make a decision because of what I believe. You know what I just said.
You know what?
Your concept of saying that the voice came to you and said, I am Jesus. Mm-hmm. Oh, you take that right there, man. You take into consideration to what you come to understand now in the teaching that you have now, that a name don't change. So either he's gonna be Yahshua, Jesus, Bahula. In the concept of Jesus, they're saying like Jose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or they saying Yeshua or Joshua.
Yeah, but
Jesus.
Like that's what I'm saying. In that concept, he said, Jesus, how do you put that into what you know now? You understand now that even though the religion changed and the thing changed, the name's supposed to remain the same. That's in grown-up teaching now.
Well, like what you just said, wherever you are, you're going to pronounce that native language. So in the Hebrew, the word Jesus means Joshua. So you would see Joshua or Yahshua, why? Or Yeshua. See how the name, but if you go to the purest essence, it was Joshua. Translate, because the Old Testament is Hebrew language.
I thought it was Yahshua because it wasn't no James.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Or Yahshua or Yeshua. Then you go to the Greek, it's Jesus. That's the Greek name. Because we speak English, he gonna pronounce I'm Jesus. But what if he was in Yugoslavia? Well, he gonna say that name in the Yugoslavian meaning. You see what I'm saying? It might still be Jesus, but in that region, it's pronounced, said different, but it's considered the same name. Mexican say Jesus. But if I was Hispanic, but I'm just thinking, bro.
But if you go to Yugoslavia, they're gonna say Mike.
Yeah. Or they might say Miguel, causing
that's the origin of the name of
right.
Mike, but they're gonna call you Mike.
In their way, yeah.
You know what I'm
but that's what I'm saying. Like, so when you translate, like if I translate this Bible to another language, it's still gonna say that word in their language.
Yeah, because
go
ahead.
But so how I apply it today, bro, that's what I was saying earlier. I stand on that experience as my faith builder. without that experience, I can't sit here and say I'm gonna be preaching the gospel. Without that experience, I won't even say I'm a believer. I'm just being real because of the stuff I done seen. Y'all heard my stories. I had every reason not to believe. Every reason.
Was I'm the driver and I survived a car crash, but my passenger died. He had more faith in me than he had in him.
No, I can't necessarily say that.
That's
So that's why I say divine selection. That goes to that principle we were saying, there's a higher power. So something gonna happen where we might not understand. Because I asked my son about my son. Let's take my son for example. I question God why he took my son. My son going to college trying to do the right thing. You got the other man that killed my son, he's still living. You know what I'm saying? So why did my son die? He didn't, or nobody else's sons ain't died. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I'm supposed to be the believer. So that's why I had to just, what that word we were talking about earlier, trust. That's why I had to learn the word trust, to trust what God was doing something greater than I knew. So now through that, my belief that when we pass, we don't die or go no, like we don't die. If you're a believer in Christ, wherever you go, whether you believe or not, you're going somewhere to another next world. So the concept that we just go to sleep and all that, I don't agree with that. I agree that we going to wherever what's next, our true essence, because that's why I say when the body stopped moving, what happened? Why it stopped? That spirit departed. So where to go? I can't tell you, but my faith says that one experience, bro, keep my faith in Jesus, bro. If without that experience, I might have a totally different stance.
You know what I
being honest with you.
You know what I love about faith, belief, religion, all that stuff, like whatever they call it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I believe in it? What it's doing now? Making both of y'all better people.
And bro, that's what all.
Let me say it again. I just sat here and watched two grown men have a wonderful, respectable debate. And it was all in reason, all in this. Bro, you got two presidents that's going for a country ready to kill each other.
Bro, that's the whole point,
you see,
man.
But that's see, I know it's power in faith, belief, and religion.
That's what I call it power and understanding.
Okay. Let me throw in understanding.
Like I said, he can be, I can be a totally different person, not be willing to understand where he's coming from. And then it trumps everything. But
what I hear, let me land the plane. But what I heard, what I've been hearing for the past 10, 20 minutes, however long, was how belief, faith, and everything made y'all better people.
Oh, yeah, and I appreciate it.
That's a good talk.
I've been seeing getting it. I'm like,
that brain what we saying.
Both of
you can have these conversations without people attacking each other character. You never know what you had to hear. Man, you said some powerful stuff.
Y'all just had it. I was saying 20 minutes.
When you start breaking that etymologies and like I do believe all of us once shipped over in those ships. I'm like, man, I thought something was here. You know, that's this natural instinct. You're like, man, it can't. Because I don't believe what they tell us is all true. I never believe the system. Like this system that is media thing, bro. Oh my God. You don't know what's real. Because look at AI right now. You could create a video of Tupac standing in the grocery store. I mean, and it look real. How you know they ain't been doing that?
That's
how you know they ain't been AI in this thing?
Well, they're probably about like 2014, 2015 when I first started going where I'm going now. And I learned about the Blue Beam Project. You know what I'm saying? That's when that's how they were saying in the years to come, that's how they gonna get people. We're putting the Blue Beam Project like the AI. And right now today, you got people so systematically live that they can put a beam in the sky of Jesus saying, come with me. You know how many people will either take their life, walk off a cliff, or do anything, thinking that it's the resurrection time.
That's crazy, bro.
Because they can actually do that now. They can actually put a
fake
UFO in the sky and have you thinking
like a hologram or something.
It's a hologram.
Bro, have y'all ever seen that movie called The Truman Show?
Yeah, I watched the Truman Show before.
Bro.
Truman Show real.
And when I tell you that thing is like a depiction of life of what they got us in like the Matrix, same thing. The Truman Show is the show look what they did. They sold us Cosby. They sold us Different World. They sold us Family Map, whatever. So now we shape our life off TV characters.
Everybody hate Jane Eyre.
You see what I mean? Off TV characters, not even real. We done shaped our life.
But you know what? We have allowed ourselves to forget.
We're the easiest people to control.
But do you know? But do you know what we as people allowed ourselves to forget?
Who we were? What
the word entertainment means. Don't nobody run up on goddamn Denzel expecting him to be an undercover police officer.
See, that's what I was reaching to earlier. That's when you know Denzel.
Hey, Cleo, you still robbing banks?
Instead of knowing what his name is.
You know what I taught my kids? You know, let me say this. You know how I taught my kids the difference between entertainment and their reality? The TV was on. Y'all looking at that? I turn up on the video, let them dance. I said, yeah, this is entertainment.
Cut it off.
I turned that shit off.
It's reality.
And guess what I told them? Hey! They looking at each other. They looking at me. This is your reality. Wow. So don't you come in here with this entertainment when it's time for reality.
But
that's how I talk. But a lot of us
have been tricked
to.
Can't find it different now.
It's unbalanced.
Because you said about that project, man, there's so much stuff been going. I'll tell y'all this, man. When COVID hit, I knew it was something more than what they was telling us. I saw like on the vision I had, like it was trying to put us back into that slavery, not like a racial slavery, but more like a fear, like economic. So you think about since then how many people done got hooked on pills, how it went from now pills is the most high epidemic. We just talked about the guys got, but that's the biggest epidemic. You know when it started in the COVID, because they started writing prescriptions and they opened up the liquor store. They did all that for you can desensitize yourself, but they closed everything. Everything was closed except for the liquor stores and the doctors. You know what I'm saying? So they were able to keep feeding us this narrative, bro, of fear and made everybody take that vaccine. Now look what's going on. Now it ain't even mandatory. Now I ain't never take it because they couldn't. They almost broke me, but because they were saying you had to take it to travel. But we just said we weren't going to travel until they dropped the mandate. And the month we was going to travel, they dropped the mandate.
I wasn't even going to goddamn. I ain't want to worry about traveling. I wasn't going. They were talking I got to take a shot to go to work. I just wasn't going to have no job.
Bro, I wasn't going to have one, bro. That's what I told them. My friends got mad at me, man. They called me crazy. I'm like, bro, I'm not taking that shot. I don't know what about it.
If you don't took the shot and I ain't, what's your worry about being by me? You say.
Yeah, so now the ones that took it was like they regret it too.
I see during COVID that a lot of women became more nicer because they were scared. I seen a lot of women talk to men like grandma used to talk to grandma. Wasn't nobody get thrown out.
They were scared there.
She needed him.
Then the man living like grandpa got 2-3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
That joke made up all over town, man.
Yeah. You know how many, when you went to the grocery store during COVID, all you seen was men. You didn't see women in the grocery store during COVID. Men went.
I swear we went to the store. I ain't lying, bro.
You ain't seen no women in the grocery store. And that ain't no shot at women, but I'm just telling what I saw. You seen 95% men.
So you seen that fear kind of put the man back in position a little bit.
Back in charge.
No, it didn't put the man back in position. It put her back in position.
Woo, boy, they gonna comment on that one. You gotta get out of that.
Hold on. I got to tighten. I got to explain this to you. I got to tighten up on this.
Explain it to you, because I put woman first.
Look at the word man. It's the simplest word, means the simplest thing, right?
Yeah. You
can't put that back in position. It's already there.
Woo. About woman. That's a simple word too, man.
I'm just saying. I'm not. I don't compare man and woman.
But you got to.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna tell you something.
No. That's two different things.
No, it ain't. I told y'all the other night. A man is the ultimate often how you create a character. You want to create the best character of you. A man is the ultimate version of a woman. So I put woman first. Like that's why it's woman. The man come from the womb of a woman. A woman is the highest my pedestal. A woman is my God. Without a woman, there's no man. A lot of people say, well, you can put 2 men on. You put 2 men on them. You put 100 men on a goddamn island. When you go there, it'll be 100 goddamn bones. You put 100 women on that same island. You might go there 100 years later. You might have a baby, bro.
See, somebody gonna got there.
That's
all it took was one man to get there.
Nah, but let's go to say the woman
I
has
can dig
the Eve gene. A woman even give you your sperm, bro. From all her miracles, when a woman and a man conceive a child, when the only thing the man create with his sperm is the cover of you. With all that goddamn, that's why a woman don't bleed for 9 months. Everything her menstrual, it comes to you.
Yeah, she's the host.
She's
the hostess.
She everything.
Yeah, she's the hostess.
She the only thing that man gave you was that cover. He gave you your incubator.
Yeah, she's the hostess. Yeah, she's the hostess.
Wow, that's deep there, brother.
Yeah, a woman is the hostess of a child.
And for the first 6 weeks of a baby's life, inside the woman, it's a woman. You ain't got no penis or nothing. You're a woman. And after 6 to 9 weeks, you develop what you're going to grow into. You're going to grow into a man. You're going to, your click, you're going to fly out.
But it come from a woman.
Everything come from a woman.
I could dig, but I'm still
That's
going.
When a woman created a man, she created her ultimate version of herself.
I could see that.
A man can't create a woman and get an ultimate version of himself. That's why.
I can see that.
That's even when you learn that in sex. When a man like to go down on a woman and you like to lick the click in and all that right there, that ain't nothing but your penis was growed out. That ain't nothing but your penis that growed out.
Oh Lord, boy, y'all.
Yeah, I ain't gonna think about it like that.
Man, you have that man think he doing something else.
Hey, boy, ain't no free, baby.
That's how we do, bro. You gonna get everything tonight, boy. We take you around the world, baby.
Yeah, let me get shot to cook out.
Hey, man, that shit, man.
Hey, man, it's been good, boy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we've been rolling.
Hey, brother, I forgot how tired I was. Y'all guys gave me energy tonight, bro.
Before man give you 15 seconds.
Oh, boy.
We got one question for you, but you need 15 seconds. This
man.
A very simple question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best piece of advice you ever received?
Woo! Let me filter it down. I done got some good ones, y'all. I'll tell you from my man, John. John, y'all know Marvin Hitman Hearns, his brother, John Hearns. I went to John, I said, John, man, what's the key to success, bro? Because he had like them Fabergé eggs. He was the manager of the MGM Grand. So I just took that as success at that time. You know, black man doing his thing. He said,
you finish. Success, black man doing his thing, get some joy.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Jordan.
Shout out to the Jordan, baby.
Polo feet,
you
now.
know, when a black man gets some joy, he think he done did something.
Oh, you the man. You the man for real. But he told me, them jokes is nice. I've been looking at them all night. But boy, you got the black Jordan. Where we get them from?
With the little joint on.
But he told me, do what you love and love what you do. Now, I done took that and ran with it. If you do what you love and love what you do,
message.
Bro, I'm going to tell y'all something. I get on Facebook, I post all my jobs. Y'all see, y'all post stuff. I don't do it to make money off the Facebook. I do it to bring the people with the money attention. So off of just me posting is how I got most of my business partners, people that invested in us, people that wanted me to do a job. It's just I'm doing what I love. And so people want to be part of something they think great. As you continue to do what you love, man, you're going to have the people want. I've been waiting on you to call, man, when you going to hit me on the joke, you know what I'm saying? So when you start doing what you love, it's going to automatically bring bring everybody else around you, bro. Like, whether it's for good or bad, but if you do what you love and love what you do, it ain't no more work. You do it all night, bro.
I love it.
That's it, bro. That's it, bro. All right, 15 seconds. All right, boy, you got to have something good for the Hope Deal tonight, bro. You got to study on.
Hey, 15 seconds, your boy, man. We here at another classic 803 Neighborhood Politics.
It's been a good one.
You know what? Y'all better watch the tape.
Hey, I'm going to give you two of his aliases. We got the Hope Dealer and the $1 million cleaner. Who we got? Who we got today?
What's up, boys and girls? Let's get it.
15 seconds with your boy, man. We're going to wrap it up.
Hello. We out of here. One love.
See y'all next time.
See you
at the top.
See you at the top, baby.
Oh, yeah. That's what we do.
Man, that was fun, bro. Y'all might have to get a third. Y'all might have to say,
Well,
I had to be y'all.